Entirely unscuffed. Oh boy! Here, I had to reload the scene. Hi. How are ya? Same time, same place. Oh boy! You know, one of these days we're gonna have a very the stream's gonna be so perfect, zero scuff, that it's gonna be scary. Oh boy, let me go ahead and get the the roll call on Twitch. Oh boy. Hi, was it Typhling, I believe? Welcome into stream. Welcome in as well. Banafi, cat on set. Cat set on keyboard. We also have here Phoenix, I believe, right? And then I think that's and Jack. Hello, Jack. Welcome in. Hi, I hope everyone's having a great day. And if you're not, blame someone else. At some point, you gotta take responsibility for your own bad day. Oh boy. And let me get as well, because I did see the notification. Let me slide up a little bit here. Yes, indeed. Thank you for the resubscription, Phoenix. Thank you. And happy Sunday indeed. Happy Sunday. And right off the bat, that's gotta be a personal record. You know, there was one time where I started stream and then I immediately ended it. I think within like 20 seconds. So I definitely have my record. I don't know if I could beat that type of record where the timer didn't even finish before it ended. Oh boy. I don't remember if that was the time. No. It wasn't the time I canceled stream out entirely. It was just a thing of technical difficulties. I hope your weeks have been great, or your weeks will be great, and that your Sunday's been going lovely so far. Let me double check on the names here. And hi, Agape. Welcome in the stream. Welcome in. Let's see. If I scroll up here, howdy, y'all. Howdy. Let's see here. Just give up. I did that. And good. We are all good. And all the buttons. Yes. The issue is the transition starts going a little crazy and things go downhill from there. Let me double check. Make sure YouTube is good to go as well. All in all, you know, I did my pre-stream checks, didn't do them well enough. For a second, it was the Bobby show and floating arm. Oh boy. Let me click on this here, that there. I should think that nothing, knock on wood, is decent. Things seem to be fine. Working for the moment. We'll see how well chat works today. Not you as the chat, but the little widget thingamajiggy. It seems to have a mind of its own. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I like the way it looks, and I've always been trying to experiment with different types and different versions. Since Twitch now allows multi-chat on the screen, though, I'm excited. But I found that multi-chat always seems to get very buggy with me. Sometimes it wants to show both, sometimes it only wants to show one. It's been that way since I started streaming, so it's definitely a work in progress. I feel like it's going to be a thing of, we just gotta try a lot of different widgets and then see which one feels, what ends up working out. So, it'll be as it comes. Maybe by year 5, it'll be figured out, and the scuff of zero chat on screen will be no more. I'll have to look forward to it. And let's see here. Remember all but yourself. Despite everything, it's still you. And hi, Wakaches. Welcome in the stream. Welcome in. And if that's the silliest we get today, it'll be a good stream. You think I can't out-silly better than that. 100%. The worst part is, most of the time, it's not intentional. Maybe, I don't know if that's the worst part or the best part or the sad part. I think it's all of the above. And hi Rodrigo. Hi Nima. Welcome in the stream. Welcome in. A little wave and hello, and welcome in. Welcome in. I hope, as I said before, your week's been good. All been fine and dandy. With all that said, that timer is done, so why don't we go ahead and get into things. If I click on you here, Oh yes, before I forget as well, today's stream, we won't be doing the entire 4 hours. We'll be stopping about 30 minutes until 5, as I have some things I forgot I needed to take care of before then. So instead of 4 hours, it's going to be 3 hours and 30 minutes, but I'll let you know when we get there. With that said and done, I can say I got absolutely no progress done since Saturday. Then, this morning, 1 hour before stream, I got progress done. So, I'll show you what I did with the hour of prep time I had. I got a lot done, surprisingly. We'll start off with oh, that one stings. Good. We'll start off with the elevator pitch, and then we'll continue the candles. And should we have enough time after animating the candles, adding them in as an addition? And I didn't even see the redeem emote for that one, Banafi. And then, should we have time, should we finish the candles, we'll go ahead and start on animating or upgrading the animations of the customers. With that said and done, why don't you all get nice and comfy there? It's not like you have anywhere else to be, do you? Right? No, you just sit there, all nice and tidy. You know, doing these costume changes reminds me of the days of theater, where it became a challenge to quickly switch out of costumes. And
Rodrigo
with the deep voice
TPHS
from the other
just
day,
redeemed
what was
do a
the deep
voice
voice? What deep
for
voice
5
was
minutes.
it? Like
With
you
the
said,
deep voice
the
from
other
the
day.
other day.
Could you elaborate what you mean, Rodrigo? I'm sorry, I think I left my washing machine on the stove, and I'm gonna make a cup of tea back in, I don't know, 45 seconds or something. Sounds like you think there's escape, Fanafi. And theater. Indeed. Deep voice, like a orc type of voice, or really deep, maybe like this type of deep voice. Do let me know and I'll attempt. With that said, welcome in. And for some reason, you've ended up in this not even abandoned place. It's a very well-known, and less high-pitched and calmer. Deep voice, calmer, maybe deep voice like this, deep voice and calmer. Oh boy, let me click on the challenge guy here. Make sure this says, let's see, voice, 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 calm, deep, there we go, calm, deep, there we go. Hit that there, click that there, and if I go ahead and polite orc, educated orc, let me click on this guy here, set you to the 5 minutes, and then I should be able to do challenge timer here, reset, should be good to go. Are you good to go? Let's see, hide and show. That's 29 minutes. Hold on, let's see. Timer here, yep, and then do that there and scripts, that's good. And then if I click on you here, yeah, do that there, let's see. Sometimes it's a little finicky, but that's okay. Let's see, I click on, oh, not that one. Click on that one there, click on you here, click on then, you here, and click on, there we are. Okay, so, you happen to be in this business environment, and you've clicked on the button of the, and let me see, did I get it working? Double checking. Yes, I did. So, you happen to be in this business environment where you've stumbled upon the elevators, and you're right now at the moment waiting for the elevators to arrive. And if I had to guess, I'd say the elevators are going to come in about 45 seconds. You don't have any windows, stairs, doorways. There's really no way to escape, aside from the idea of wait, is that a fire alarm on the wall? No. You're mistaken, Check, you're mistaken. If anything, the only thing here is the elevators, the buttons, these plastic plants, and then you, but it is also me. And I can go ahead and make myself visible here. If I go ahead and click on my own elevator button, and I click on it here, you'll slowly start to see. I rise like a phoenix. Hi. How are ya? Come here often. Welcome into the elevator pitch, a section I like to do at the beginning of stream where I attempt to pitch my game to you. What's that game? I'm sure you're asking by now. You're not being held at gunpoint in any way. Why, that game is, of course, bam, Necrotype Cafe, a rhythm typing cafe game I'm currently in the works of making. I've been making this game since last August, maybe about a year and a half now. We'll be at the 2-year mark soon, but good news is not too far. This is the second game I've ever made, and it's been a lot of fun. The elevator pitch is a section I like to do in the beginning of stream where I attempt to pitch my game to you. If you haven't been here in a while, it gets you up to date. If you haven't been here before, it gets you up to date. And it also gives me a chance at getting better at explaining my game in a short amount of time in an efficient way. And do you get to the elevator section very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't. And you elevate onto the screen. Is that what you're saying? I rise like a phoenix. If I go ahead and click on that timer there, when it reaches 45 seconds, we will begin. And if I go ahead and also move this guy over here, and is that a script? Or is this a script? I try my best to wing it as much as I can. And welcome into Stream Chapel. Welcome in. And welcome to Necrotype Cafe, a rhythm typing cafe game where you play as Gabriella, a necromancer sent by her necromancy family to a prestigious wizard magic academy. The idea behind the game is that not only is it a cafe simulator, it's also a rhythm typing game. Rhythm typing comes into play in the fact that magic works here by doing poetry. So in order to summon food to serve your customers, you have to type to the beat. Gabriella wants to be a chef, a baker. She doesn't want to become a necromancer. So she finds a hidden cafe, or she makes a hidden cafe in a part of the school where she serves her fellow wizard customers, her fellow wizard students, and the hope is that by the end of the semester, by the end of the game, you'll be able to show everyone you don't have to be a necromancer to be successful. You can just be you, and it's about rhythm, typing, fun, and all about mixing up different genres and typing to the beat. And that is my time. This is difficult and calm and calm and sophisticated scares me. Are you implying I'm not always calm and sophisticated? With that said, let me go ahead and get off my business suit here. Okay. And calm and that's a laughing type of calm. Let me go ahead and get on my business associate here, Bob. And this is businessers. Here at Necrotype Inc., we make sure you have all that you need. Let me go ahead and how can we do this? I'll bring you into Obsidian here. Let's let the music up as I am making sure the challenge timer is challenge timering. I'll set it to be a total of 1 minute since we have 1 minute remaining, and then we should be able to continue if the where's the top of the timer? The timer's not timering. If I grab you, drag you up here, is it behind me? It appears the timer was behind me. And welcome into stream, Ozak. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Or maybe it's Ozaz. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Welcome in. And should ha. My, what a funny joke. Let me do exclamation NECROTYPE, and should that pitch entice you, you can click on that link and get brought to the prototype of the game. You can see right now it's up on itch, and the idea is that once we finish creating the minimum viable product, so the MVP of the game, what we'll be doing is making the demo of the game. And once the demo is complete and uploaded onto itch, and then we'll go ahead and thank you, Markinoff, possibly. Thank you for the follow, and welcome into stream as well. Welcome into both of you. And very business, robotic in a way. I'm fake! You know, that wasn't the hardest. It wasn't the easiest, but wasn't the hardest. I just had to think, calm down, welcome back, thanks. I'm glad to be here. Oh boy, as I was saying, thank you, good job, Eris. I love it. Lovely, Rodrigo. Thank you for the redeem. I'm glad to know it was worth your coin. Let me go ahead and mute the music here. Let me go and click on this guy here, hide this guy here. I should then be able to double click on you here. Yes, indeedy. If I make you full screen, music should be enabled now. If I click on you here, Oh, hold on. Okay, click on that. That's good to go. And then what we can do is if I click on you here, you should be able to hear the music. I hope, fingers crossed. Let me go ahead and give you a taste of the game, the prototype that we're currently working on. So if I go ahead here and click to calibration, let's give it a try. And do you draw for the assets by yourself? Yes, indeed. Everything you see on screen here, I have drawn. I was about to say driven. Everything you see here, I've drawn. And we'll be doing more of the game art today. So yes, indeed, yep, all this is mine, as well as the music you hear. I also added that too. So everything here is 100% made by moi. To begin, let's go ahead and try out the calibration. Right now, there's a known bug in the game. Let's see if we can avoid it. Sometimes it happens depending on the calibration. And hi, Droney. Welcome into stream as well. Welcome in. And good evening, Eris and chat. Hope everyone is having a good energy. Yes, energy is lovely. Energy is on the rise. Stunks. And everything was scuffed by Eris herself. Yeah. Made it myself. Space. Wait. 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 Space. Okay, calibration has been done. I don't think that's a funny number, so I think we're good, but we'll see. Let me go get that hydration redeemed. Thank you for that one, Chapel. Hydration has been achieved. Okay, let's go ahead and try out the tutorial then. And how can you be so energetic all the time? Well, you see, during not streaming times, I sleep a lot, so that when the time comes, all of that energy that I've been storing up during the week, either that or just, whenever I'm excited about a topic, it's very easy to gain energy around it. Instead of losing energy, the more I do this, the more power I gain. Here we are as Gabriella. And if I go ahead and move around on screen, if I go ahead and move her, Gabby, are you going to work with me here? Hold on, click, enter, yep, arrow keys. Oh, okay, it's working now. I'm not sure why. I don't think I was tabbed into the screen, but I tried. And so the game doesn't explode. And for what is the calibration? It is a rhythm game. So you need a little bit of calibration to make sure that the notes line up the beat. This is Gabby here, she's the Necromancer, and I keep forgetting to do this in the pitch, but the idea is that every wizard is ascribed a color and a flavor. For example, Gabby here is a Necromancer, so she has the color of purple and the flavor of bitter. And as you go along in the game, you'll unlock more flavors and wizards. For example, Pyromancers will be added to the game, your fire wizards, and they're going to have the color of orange or yellow, and they'll have the flavor of spicy. And you'll be able to combine different dishes together of different flavors. For example, bitter spicy or bitter sweet, and I definitely at some point am going to add a lava cake that's going to be bitter and spicy, for example. So here's a customer. Let's go ahead and have them seated. They'll move, slide on over, read the book, think about what they want, wave their little arm. Hold on. What? There we go. Good news, I brought tea today, so we should all be good to go. All right, Gabby, you can go ahead and move. Take the order, and if I hold down space, what you'll be able to see is that there's a few things going on here. As I said before, oh no, Gabby's associating. Oh boy, she's not listening to orders. You can see the sweet and the purple, the pink and the purple color versus blah, blah, blah. I can't speak, can I? The two different flavors in the cake. As you go along, you'll get different mixtures, and the different flavors also will make the song sound differently. For example, sweet songs will have an easier feel to them, and bitter songs will have a fancy sound to them. So a sweet bitter cake will mean that the song is fancy but also easy to do. Let's go ahead here, grab sweet, let's go and grab bitter, and let's also go here and grab a little cake. And with all of these ingredients on our desk now, we can mix them together and begin spell casting. The idea behind this is just like with calibration, where once the letter reaches the white circle, you press it. If this fills up, you win. You have completed the spell. If this fills up, you lose. You die. You failed. This is the tongue-tied meter. This fills up when you miss a lot. With all that said and done, we are either A, going to do moderately decent, or B, we'll run into the bug. And you'll notice the bug because the words are like a jumbled mess of word vomit. So let's see. What's my look today? I click on close here. Yep, okay. B-E-W. Okay, hold on. Let me refresh that. Yep. Okay, click on you. Okay, B-E-W A-R-E space T-H-E space M-Y space S-O N. Yep. Space T-H-E space J-A-W-S space. Okay. T-H-A, T space B, I-T-E, comma space T, more. We have... Yes! There we are. 76%. I'll take it. Panicked a little bit, but I think it worked out in the end. We'll go ahead and click on finalize here, grab the little cake, and let's serve it to the customer. So, hello, customer. Take it, eat it, enjoy it. It's good for you. You want to wipe your mouth and leave, and that's the game in a nutshell. There's other things, such as the antagonist of Ghost in the game. Ghosts work like customers, except they also, what's the word I'm looking for? Ghosts follow customers around, they spook them, cause the customers to behave a little bit weirdly. You can serve customers like you serve ghosts to get banished or to banish them. There we are. With that said, main menu here, and now we can talk about what we've been working on. First things first, I do always enjoy showing this office. It took two and a half months maybe, so the more I can show it off, I will by all means do so. If I click into, let's see here, programming, I should be able to bring you into the game. If I go ahead and click on play here, you should hopefully hear the audio in a second. Mute that one here, click on that one, and then if I go ahead and make sure you are double clicked, you are clicked here, and then you are clicked here, you should see the game. Yes, yes. Music, is it good to go? You could probably be raised, so I'll raise you just a little bit about here. There you go. Okay, and what you saw before with the... Oh, hold on. Wrong area. Let me bring you into this here. Yes, so the UI of the book has been changed quite a few times. Even this UI looks a lot different than the other one. So if I, for example, go ahead and sit a customer down, it looks a lot different than the half and half. It's gone through multiple changes, but the new upgraded version, if I click on you here, click on you here, I can show you. So the new upgraded version is this. It looks like this. The hope is that this will give us a lot more information on the customers. However, the downside is that the customers no longer have a little timer that you can watch to see, okay, I know this and this. The customer has this much time left. So the timers are getting removed from the UI here. But the good news is that what we'll be doing today is we'll be modifying what you can see here. All the flashing lights. These are going to be timers that are candles. So these candles are going to represent the customer's patience. And we worked on this yesterday. If I come over here to the side of the customer, we worked on a taking notes animation. The audio is going to be changed. This is temporary. Keep in mind, temporary placeholder. Look at this. Oh, if I can maybe get a little bit closer. Scribble, 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 scribble. Yep, temporary. Once you take the customer's order, it now looks like this. So we can see which table they're at now, definitely. And we can also see they want a bitter cup of cocoa. So that's 2 purples and a 1 stamp here. And what kind of idiot would suggest such a thing? The big brain type. You're saying it's not a good thing, Godot? My, what a surprise of you of all people. These are the changes that have been made. Not only now do you have 1 tab here, so the upgraded tab, but if I flip the page, you'll also be able to see that this has gotten an overhaul. So now you can see the different houses of wizards that will appear. You'll be able to see their stat sheets, also what flavor they represent, the description, and also what flavors that you can combine with their flavors. So for example here, Necromancer's bitter, we have a Many-Mancer who's sweet, and we can also see here the combination of dishes you will be able to unlock during the game. There's going to be a total of 10 flavors. Right now there's only 3 here, but the final version will have 10. Right now these are just things of, okay, does this work? If it works, good to go. So that's the gist of it. With all of that said and done, yes, these guys here. Let me tell you, or let me show you. If I close this guy here, we set the music to enabled. We go ahead and mute, or I can mute it later, I believe. Let me bring you into draw here. And I do like the placeholders are always very silly. I remember watching an animator's process of something, and they were watching, or their character was watching a screen. So the placeholder of the thing that showed up on the screen was like a playthrough of Doom. It was great. It was lovely. Right now, we have these different versions of the candle. So we have the candle when it is, if I can double click you here. Yes. When the candle when no one's sitting at the table, the candle when a person has a high patience, the candle when someone has a medium patience, and the candle when someone has a low patience. This is just about what we did with the remaining time. So we worked on these 3 sprites. I like some of them. I think we could do a little bit better. So what I spent time doing this morning is I implemented the animations and the presence of the candle into the game. Hence why, wrong thing. Hence why you see this, the little flashing blinking guys. This was just to show that they could be animated. And since I've already implemented this into the game, if we just want to modify the candles and make new animations, it would be super duper simple to do so. And what I can also show you is that if I bring you into, let's see, back into here, I can show you, if I click on play, I also added an easy way to update the candles, which means that today will be mainly animating the candles and also adding the timers to the candles. What is it called? Adding them to the game itself shouldn't be too hard since now they are in the game, but they just don't have much logic aside from, hey, you are a sprite. When you are this status, you do this thing. So I can change all of their status here. If I do, let's see, candle update. Let's do, I think, what is it? 0? 0 will make them all black? No, never mind, out of range. All right, how about 1 then? Is that good for you? Let's see, cannot update, status out of range. Update candles, yeah. Am I doing it incorrectly? 3, that, You know, this was working before stream started. Oh boy, hold on. Let me also make sure I add a backup. I don't think I did so. So let me just, go ahead and very quickly, if I click on you here, where are we at? Godot, yep, and then backup. So let's see, you there, click on you here, open with code, good. Oh boy, I'm wondering why then. It was working before, or not spawn, it needs to be changed. We can check the code and see why it's not happening, or its update was, let's see, update, yes, update candles. This new status should be an int that should be 1, 2, believe 3. Cannot update candle status out of range. Yeah, I don't get what you mean. You can see here's that I have new status is supposed to be an int, and I'm just curious, if I were to do you here, is it because I'm doing some sort of check early? If I do this here, and then I were to do, yep, here, yep, there, and then I were to update candles here, and we were to update candles to 0? Apparently my check for some reason doesn't do the check I thought it would do. But it's working now. You can see whenever we want, we'll be able to update the animations of the candles. So I also made sure to add that in too. So we just have to animate the candles and also add a little timer to them. And hi James Goodrich, welcome into stream, and thank you for the $5 super chat. And it's not working, don't know why, ship it to the customers. I know that the game's most likely going to have bugs upon shipment, but I at least want to try my very best to do as minimal and as few bugs as possible. Oh boy. Now, this is a check to just make sure when I do the cheats to check the candles that their change isn't too big. So I'm wondering, is there a way to check the total amount of enums in an enum? As that's what this is, candle.status. And it's not a bug, it's a feature. Oh boy, let's see here. Godot for get amount of enums. Get amount of enums. Is there a way to do that? You can do dot keys. Oh yeah, can't you? Okay, so instead of if not candle status has new status, what we're going to say is if utility dot is in range. So if it's not in range, so we'll do if not in range, and this is just a function I made to return a bool, depending on the range it is. So if it's not in range, and what we'll say is new status, so new status, the minimum value is going to be, or minimum value, hold on. I don't know how my own function works apparently. We do the minimum value first, it seems, and then we do the value we're checking, and then we just want to make sure it's within those two. That makes sense, I can understand that idea. And let's see, so new status is 0, and then we do candle timer dot status, so candle timer dot status, and then we do dot keys. Is it dot keys, dot file keys? How does that work exactly? Dot keys or dot size method to get total count. I see. Dot keys, dot size. There we are, dot size. There. Okay. Hopefully this will give me the result I'm looking for. If I click into status, what you'll be able to see is that we should be able to type in within the range of 0, 1, 2, and 3. That's what I'm hoping for. If I were to accidentally type 6 for testing, that's why I made that checking range. So now if we go back into the game here, we go back into here, and we were to update our handles. Let's just do 8, for example here. Cannot update, all right. Can we set it to 0? We can, lovely. Okay, I think we fixed it then. 3, and then if we do 2 here, we can also do 1 here, good to go. Lovely. Okay, so they're functional, which means I'm going to do a save here so that we don't get confused. So I'll go and stage all the changes here, stage changes, and then we'll say added candles, C-A-N-D-L-E-S, added candles, okie dokie. So with all of that said, let me just double check what I set the thing to. Yes, adding candle timers to my necromancy. That's right, that is accurate. And let me also make sure I heart that too. And welcome again, James Goodrich. Welcome in again. So with all of that said and done, what we will be doing, and oh, you only did happy path testing? You should try 4. 4? Oh, you know what? Sure can do. I believe it should in happy path testing. What is that? Is that the thing of seeing if it's greater than or equal to, if I had to guess? So if I do, oh, hold on, not teleport. I want to do update, let's see, update candles and 4? Ooh, good catch. Okay, if that's the case, we have to do, let's do a bool then to say equal to or something like that. Thank you for that one. I wouldn't have caught that. Okay, let's see. Let's go back into our cheats then. And if we go into our guy here and we go into is in range, how are we doing this? If it's less than or equal to max value. So I guess to fix this, what we would have to just say is in our cheats, we have to do size -1. There we go. I think that'll fix it. So now if we close this guy, play this guy here, let's see. And happy path testing only test expected behavior testing outside of happy paths, or outside of happy paths can expose unexpected / undesired behavior that needs correction. That makes sense. It sounds like the thing of, I expect this thing to happen. It's a thing of where people who test a game test it in a way that wasn't intended. So it's, yes, this is the clear wrong answer. Yes, this is the clear right answer. There's no way someone's going to think of a maybe answer. Nah, no way. Let's go ahead and update our candle timers here. And if I click on 4 now, we can't do it. Good, lovely. I believe we fixed it. And if I do -1 here, also empty. So it just has to be either 0 or it can go all the way up to 3. There we are. Okay, good to go, good to go. Thank you again. With that said, I'll do this guy here. I'll save it to be update, so update. And now, with all that's done, what I'm going to do, what I want to do first is that right now we have a placeholder for all of our candles. We don't have to worry about drawing them right off the bat. We will get to drawing them today, as I do have some references pulled up from a previous fire study we've done on stream, but what we're going to spend the beginning of stream doing is we're going to try to add the timer to the game. Right now, there's just colors here. I have them labeled, but they don't attach to anything. So that's what we're going to focus on. So let me bring you back into programming here. Oh, actually, yeah, we'll bring you into concepts actually. And with that said, let me also go ahead and click on studio mode here, like that. Enable this guy here, a little task list. And hi, Mnemonic. Welcome into stream. Welcome in and welcome back. And I started my software engineering career by testing things, and happy path testing was useful, but usually the most boring. Interesting. I would figure what is it? It's like a silent killer. That's what it sounds like. So the fact that it's called happy, that's a little scary. Oh boy. Let me click on what am I looking for? I'm looking for the chat here. And then let me type out the objective. What we'll be spending now is we will be adding timers to CANDLES, adding timers to candles. And if I go ahead and just click on this guy here, and hello, Chaos Gremlin! Holmes, I ask you that every time, and every time you have the wrong answer. We'll do or tilde here, task, and then we'll do that there, and that should be added. Lovely. Okie dokie. So, timer candles. We don't need any of that. We were trying to figure out the range of the candle timers, and I suppose we can just do, what's the word I'm looking for? We can definitely set the enums, or do we set the enums? If we're updating the candle timers, oof, that would go against our entire, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, that would go against our entire, what's it called? We just finished making our range of our, let's see, none, I will write this here, none, if I can find my mouse, none, and we'll do the screen color instead. None, N-O-N-E, there was none, there was, let's see, low, L-O-W, there was medium, or did I call you mid? What did I call you? I called you, kind sir, medium, yep, I called you medium. Okay, M-E-D-I-D, oh, this is a little wacky. M-E-D-I-U-M, medium, and whole, or no, high, H-I-G-H, high, I believe as much. Let me just double check. Is that what I used? I used full. Okay, in that case, we'll erase that guy here and call you full. And the issue is an F-U-L-L, F-U-L-L, and this is going to be 4 stages. So 4 stages here, 4 stages, 4. Okay. The thing is, right now, our range for values is set to be 0 to 3. And what I'm thinking is, maybe can we do that? I don't think so. We'll probably just have to have a number attached to each of them as some sort of array. So we could do the enum to an int for the range of what we want. So we could say something like our full value, medium value, low value, and then in the code, it'll transfer. And it'll be a thing of when the timer reaches this amount, so this percentage, this is what happens. When it reaches this percentage, then it should transition into that one. And when it reaches this one, it should transition into that one. That's the idea here. So let me go ahead and close this guy here. And let's figure this out. If I click on you here, I should bring you back into Godot. Lovely, lovely. And with all of that said and done, let's close a lot of these. We don't need most of these. Close, 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 close. We can close most likely all of you. Goodbye. See you later. And so customer left got integrated into no customers? Makes sense. Hold on. Where do you see that at? Check. Did I redo the wording or? Oh boy. Let's go into the candle timer here, and this is what it is right now. It is a custom class I made called an animated sprite. This is how I handle all of my animations. I'm using a plugin called a sprite wizard that allows me to do a few funky things. Granted, I definitely think my system is duct tape B. However, the good news and the reason why I use it is, as you saw with a sprite, if I click back into here super quickly, the reason I use this system is because it allows me to animate, to add any drawings or animations very quickly. I just set these up as enums that I want to check, and the enums will play depending on the range. So if I want to add another frame to my animation, I would just add another frame here and then import it into Godot, and the plugin does it all for me with the custom script I have. The only issue is that this script is a little weird. For example, I have enums here, and I have to double block the enums. So I have to change it from this enum to what the actual enum is, and it gets a little finicky, but the good news is it works as is, and it allowed me to add the candle timer animations in 1 hour because it was a really quick, easy fix of just adding it to the list and types and candles and things of that nature. So what we need to do here is we need to add a timer, and we also need to add a way to attach it to a customer. That's what we need to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on you here. And you know what? Let's write it down. That might make it easier to see. We have update status, and then I'm going to write here, attach and a link to customer. So link to customer. We also need to detach from customer, DETACH to CUSTOMER. And we also need to change CHANGEANI, or change status, STATUS, DEPENDING, depending on customer, CUSTOMER. Change status depending on customer. These things here, I have a timer already in the game. That's what was seen earlier. So if I were to go back into here, let's see, customer, CUSTOMER, and I hope you're attaching a candle holder to the customer too. Otherwise, I dread the consequences. Well, what do you mean by candle holder? As in an actual sprite or a candle manager? Something like that instead. If I go into candle, customer order, customer profile, customer progress tab. Is this it? Yes, this was the old customer progress tab. This guy here would modify itself depending on the customer. So you can see here, it processed the seat, the customer, and then different meters. And oh, I completely forgot about that. We'll have to figure that out. The old version of this, it allowed us to see when the customers were affected by ghosts, and there's no way the system backfires in the foreseeable future. That's what they always say until it does. I have hopes, but I know not to go into this blind. Let me get some tea here. That tea's a little bit too hot. My poor tongue. Oh boy. If I click on this guy here, we'll be able to see the old logic, and what I can show you as well as we have a timer already in the game. We're removing this timer because we don't want the player to see it visibly. And if I click on you here and click on you here and click on you here and here, hold on, that there, I go into this version of the game and I spawn in a customer. So customer gets spawned, their timer gets attached. So this is the current or the old timer, the little guy that wraps around. So we just have to take this, what is it called? This version of it. I do like the little scribble animation. The timer right now as it works. The only issue is that I just realized this and I completely forgot. In the game, as I said before, ghosts affect the customers in different ways. For example, a ghost makes the customer afraid and more bound to lose their patience quicker. They're afraid, you can see a little status on their body just changing colors, and you'll also see that the little meter goes down very quickly compared to if there's no ghost here. As you can see, very slow now. So the ghost definitely makes a difference, and I'm not sure yet how I want to, hold on, did I? Okay, good. Lovely. And I'm not sure, the little angry face. I'm not sure how I want to show this off yet. Right now in the game, if I click back to you here, this guy has no timers. Timers are not going to be added here. And the way we see ghosts is that if I were to spawn in a ghost, you'll see in the top right of the other page that a little ghost animation now appears. And ghosts make the fire bigger, stronger, so the candle burns faster. That's a good idea. That is a good idea. Or, oh, you know what? We could also change maybe the color of the candle too, if the ghost is affecting it. And hi, Preston, welcome into stream, welcome in. And hey, wizard, what you eating? And scribble. imagine I don't get it stays not a placeholder, but it doesn't exist in the game already. And yeah, make it tinted blue. Yeah, I think that works. And then we can change the color depending on the yeah, we'll do that. That should be pretty easy to change the tint of it. And this ghost is in my face. Okay, well then, with that said and done, we just need to grab the logic of this guy and assign it to our timer here. And that shouldn't be too bad. We have a timer currently, and this timer's not visible. So I'm just thinking we can yoink it, hide it, and then depending on the issue here, I think that'll work out fine. So we have this guy, we have our little timer here. This timer will, oh, that's a big timer. Hold on, let's make it, let's see, transform, reset the scale, make it teeny tiny. We don't need a big one. This is just for testing. We'll make it super teeny. Oh, we'll actually put it under here. No, we'll put it up here. A little teeny timer. And, you know, we'll make it even smaller. We don't need to be that big. Something like this, a little teeny timer, just to let us know what's going on. And then, let's look at the logic of this guy here. Customer status tab. We have our order icon, all of those guys here. What we can see is there's a set seat, there's a disconnect, there's a process, there is an update timer to color, there's also update patience bar and update status icon. We don't need the status icon since that's no longer a thing. We have here, and sometimes I like to wear my timer as a hat too. And that kind of looks like a candle. This here looks like a candle. Hold on. That looks like a, you know what? I see it. This is a little wick here in the candle bar. Oh, that's lovely. Let's see here. We'll grab our update patience bot bar, timer color, process. All of these guys should be good to go. Actually, let's go ahead and just grab all of this, really. We probably just need all of that. That'll be good. We'll go back into here. And this is most of the functions we'll need. We'll just have to modify it a bit. So for example, here our patience meter is this timer. So we'll just rename it to be our timer. This is the texture progress bar. Yep. Instead of patience timer meter, let's see, right click that guy, go that there. We're gonna call this and we're gonna move you to here. So instead you're there, we'll also remove this guy here. That way it's its own guy here. We have meter colors. We don't need these meter colors, but they're good to have just in case. You know what? I'll keep them here because it could be useful for debugging. So I'll keep it. We have here as well, connect customer panel. So we have connect customer. So I'm just gonna remove this guy here. I'm gonna rename you to here. And I think we'll actually have to have a bit, let's see, disconnect, connect, here we are. Disconnect, update, bar, icon, timer. Let's just copy these guys as well and see what we can remove and what we can keep. So we have a ready function here. These are the few that we have already. We have disconnect customer panel, update customer status bar. For now, we'll keep the names and then we'll rename them once we know it's working. And me start singing, this hat is on fire! This hat is on fire! Oh boy, let's see. I'll go ahead and do connect customer, update customer status. Let's remove you just to make sure. Disconnect customer, connect customer panel. Here we are. Got ya. Okay, and this guy here. Connect customer panel, disconnect customer panel. Oh, you know what I realized? Okay, this is gonna be a little tricky because my system isn't as it should be. This connect customer panel here, what you'll see is that I use it, let's see, in our target, seat to customer, connect customer panel, is this it here? Our book, yeah. When the customer sits down, they're assigned here. So I guess we'll just assign it to the spot. You can see we grab the seat of wherever the customer is at, and then we connect the customer panel depending on the customer. So this isn't a, what's it called? This isn't a signal, this is a function. So you know what? I think that's okay. Seat connect and then connect customer to panel. We click on you here and you can see that we do this function here. So I think it's okay. And what do you mean by your system isn't as it should be? What did Steve do this time? I almost think it'd be a situation of where how cats sometimes mess up the keyboard or lay down and turn off the power cords. I could see Bobby doing it instead of just accidentally typing with the weight of his tentacles, things like that. But Steve's very specific. Oh boy, let's see, and I did read that as well. Lovely. Okay, so let's see. We have connect customer panel here. That'll be assigned there. We have if seat, that'll that customer to assign, update patience bar. This is also disconnect. We have our customer, we have our control sprite. We don't have a control sprite, so we don't need to do that. We don't need an order icon. Our patience meter here. Where do you have a patience meter at? You shouldn't be a thing. So where's our patience meter show up? Patience meter. Yeah, but it shouldn't be a thing. Hold on, close you here. Why are you a thing? Yeah, okay, ready. Function ready is previously declared. We are in candle timer, yep. Oh, I see. Remove you, you're not already. There you are, okay. Now, Now we should be good to go. Lovely. Okay, so connect customer panel. We grab the customer, make sure it's the right customer. We update the patience bar, and that's it. We don't need an order icon. That will no longer exist. We have update patience bar here. Why are you a thing? Because you are not declared in the current scope. You are declared. You're just a little angry at the moment. And I mean, wearing a lit candle would make you have drip, literally. That was terrible. Terrible, I say, check, terrible. Oh boy, let's see here. We have update customer status icon. Don't need that one there. That one's non-existent. Save that guy. We then go down here and let's see. And Eris deletes the ready function. Everything turns bloody red. Well, I have a ready function. I just copy and pasted 2 ready functions. This is this one. This is from a different one here. And customer status. Why are you angry? Oh, you're not angry. You're okay. I see. All right. Well then, identifier seat. I see. Okay. Then in that case, we'll need to make sure we give you a seat. So you have to know what a seat is. So we'll give you a customer, we'll give you a seat. Candle timer here, there you go. You don't have a customer, I think, nope, and you don't have a seat either. Well, it's your lucky day. You now have a customer and a seat. There you go. Okay, so we update the patience bar depending on the seat, make sure it is that good to go. So if customer equals, then we do that there. Now I'm wondering, where do I do a return? Do I not add a return? If the seat equals the customer to assign, the customer equals the customer to assign target. Oh, I see. Okay, well then, we just need to reverse this. So instead, what we need to do is in our candle timer here, we'll go ahead and do if not this. So if not, then we're going to return and do return. And then we'll just be able to alt-tab this guy, alt-tab this guy, alt-tab this guy here, and do that there. Okay, so we have connect customer panel. Again, we'll change the names once we get this working. We have your disconnect customer panel, and if customer equals customer to disconnect, then we go ahead and patience meter all of this guy here. This should just be timer. So I'll go ahead and grab all of this guy here, set you to timer, timer.high, timer. Oh, that's not how you spell timer, is it? T-I-M-E-R, timer. There we are. That disconnects it. We have set seat for setting the target of the seat. That one's also good to go. We also have on here process, and this process here, we have a patience meter and our customer patience bar. We just need to set this to timer. So now it should update. We can also then now see us update timer bar. We have here tint progress and patience meter again. So again, here we just grab all of these, and I'm selecting all of them by holding down the Alt key. And if I do timer here, that should change all of those. So if the customer's not feared, if customers value any of those guys here, and then we have our update patience bar. So we grab the status icon, don't need it. It doesn't exist in this one here. And then we have if customer timer value, customer current status. We change again our patience meter here. So I can just grab all of these guys here, and you should be set to timer like that. Lovely. Okay, with all that said and good to go, now we just need to assign and attach them where our other guys are. So what I'll go ahead and do is I'll do started, S-C-A-R-T-E-D, started timer rework, R-E-W-O-R-E-K, I was about to C. That way, should this mess anything up, we do have a backup here. So I'll keep it, I'll commit it, and we'll sync it. And if anything goes wrong, we still have we have a good stopping point. And for real, this quick of code editing is impressive to me. I'm slow in editing code. Nice work. Thank you. The good news is that most of the code is reusable. So this is just a matter of copying and pasting and then tweaking a little bit. And that happens if I press the delete button. 75 errors. The 5 casualties. Hold on now. Is it from all the children of the nodes? Let's see here. If I click on you. So these timers here, the way the game works, or the way the game used to work, is we had a book here. Now, I'm not sure, did my old book, were you, seen here, old book, give me my old book, new book, yes, but my old book, where's my old book? We have book, yes, these are the panels, and our panels here already exist in the game. So we just need to go through all of these guys and link them. There already is a function to link them, so we just have to find where they're getting linked at. I'm wondering, is this book doing it? If we go here, we can see open, allow, task activated, assign customer to tab. So this guy here, probably gonna be what we need to use. And if we do this guy here, we have you here. Now I'm wondering, if I do Control-Shift-F and find, where are we using this? We have book and customer manager. So we have a function here that does, or a signal that assigns the customer to a status tab. So assign customer to tab. And there should be a way, not customer manager. Let's see, we go back into here. This is all over our tabletop. So we have that there, game object. Where do we use our book at? It should be some sort of screen. I'm wondering if it's one of my managers, game state manager, customer manager. This is definitely old code we're looking at, but it shouldn't be too difficult, as I say, and then knock on wood, knock on so much wood. We just need to figure out where we assign it. And hi, hello, welcome to stream, welcome in, and hi, Eris, hi, welcome. Let's see here. If I scroll up to you here in our cafe, yes, we're in cafe. So we have a ready here, we have a bunch of signals, and then we have player, customer. I'm looking for, let's see, book here, initialize managers. Is it you here? Okay, what we'll do is we'll go to our book here and let's just follow the code. That might be the easiest thing to do. We have in here our customer as seat, disconnect customers, set seats. On our ready, we have update customer, disconnect customer panel. So where do we do our connecting of customer panel? Here, Control Shift F again. And oh geez, I need to see what past errors did. Past errors is a mistake we don't talk about. Oh boy, we click on this guy here. And now that we're here, connect customer panel. Where do we call it? We call it for our book, seat to tab. Ah, I see, seat to tab, yes. But where do we allocate our guys at? That's what I'm not too sure about. Seat to tab, seat to tab, seat to tab. Oh, I know, I figured it out. Okay, so how this works is I have a dictionary here, seat to tab. And the idea behind it is that I assign these little targets here to one of these guys here. One of these guys here. They're assigned already, which means we just have to assign these little seats here to this guy here. Figure out where that's happening at. So this seat to tab guy, let's see. Seat to tab, yep. Where are we using you at? We have assign customer to tab. If not customer has new customer. Nope, that's not it. There's like a, what is it called? Assign seat to tab. Ah, here we are. This is the code we use for the book. And looks at the clip. Apparently, no. Oh boy, that's not just going to haunt me forever and ever and ever. At least the context is there. Oh my. Still super duper hot on the T here. Okay, I'll turn it off. So we do for table and left customer grid, get children. We get both children and then we set the seat. So let's see, assign seat to tab. We have the left page and then the targets. So the left page, right page. That's how it's working at the moment. So these first four are the left page and then these next four are the right page. And if I scroll down here, we should be able to find the left page. So if I type in left here, yep, customer target manager, old book, left pages. This is how it worked. So we had the left pages and the right pages. And there were these four. And then the right page had these four. So what we need to do is we need to sort these by left seats and right seats. And that would explain the speed. No! I assure you I'm clean. Oh my. So we have this candle here and let's do it like we did before. So this is going to be we'll do left area or left seating and right seating. So let's add a child node. This is going to be a regular node here. And it's going to be left seating and right seating. So we'll do left seating. Oh, hold on. This is actually going to be candles, C-A-N-D-L-E-S. Candles. We'll set this to be right here. And then we'll add another node. So add a child node here. We'll do a node here and here. And you're going to be our left, L-E-F-T, C-A-N-D-L, left table candles, T-A-B-L-E-C-A-N-T-L-E-S, left table candles. And then we'll also do a right table candle. So R-I-G-H-T, T-A-B-L-E-C-A-N-D-L-E-S, right table candles. And now we just need to do it from 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's see. Let's find this guy. Which one are you? Oh, okay, never mind. Double clicking doesn't work. You are, let's see, you're you're that one there, that one there. So that's 1, 2 from the right one. So we'll just grab this guy here, put you underneath. And then we have this guy here, so put you underneath here. And oh, these guys aren't visible anymore. Why is that? Do I have to do ordering here and then do I sort? Why aren't they visible? Well, that's no good. What have I done? And clean, and I do that. Yep, clean 100%. The only thing I drink is coffee, and even that has no effect on me. I'm wondering why these guys, oh, is it because, nope, I don't know why. Okay, what if I make you instead change type? What if I change you to a node, this node, that node there? Does that fix anything? Why are these guys, where do these guys go? They're just hidden now, which is super odd. Why sort all of that guy there, that guy there? If I undo you, undo you, undo you, undo you, there you go. They're back. But when I move them, okay, what if I change type to be node? Would that help? Node there, I change type to be node here, possibly? For some reason, I can't use them as a little sorting system. We have here, change type to node. Does that fix it at all? Let's see. And clear a fault, Your Honor. I present Exhibit A, destruction of 1/4 of the world. Oh, that now, I have never destroyed the world. My behavior has been very good, even tip-top shape even, really, truthfully, if you were to ask it. I'm not saying I have a parole officer, but if I had a parole officer, they would tell you gold stars across the board. Oh boy, let's see here. We have you here, we have you, this one. So this one goes next, underneath it. And then this one goes, let's see, you there. Which one are you? You or that one? you go there. Okay, hold on. If it lets me, you go here. Nope. There you go. Nope. Let's do, if it lets me, I want to do this guy right here. There you go. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we are. And a goblin. And destroy 1/4 of the world and nod on the corpses. No! It just makes me think of that drawing. I think it was you, Penelope, that drew the yeah, that one. Oh boy. Let's grab this one here. This is going to be the one guy here. Underneath here, 'twas I knew it! Oh, what a horror monstrosity have you brought into this world with your imagination? And if you had a parole officer, that means you did something unsavory in the past. Do you want to tell us anything? That's why I said if I had one. But since I haven't done anything, there would be no need for one. That's what I'm saying. Because I've not done anything before, I don't have one. But if I did have one, that means I did do something. And if I had done something, you would hear that it was good behavior. Oh boy, and they ate the patrol officer. Oh, right, ads. Okay, I completely forgot. Hold on, let me just go ahead and click on that button there. Oh boy, and while ads are running, let me go ahead and rename these guys. So you're going to be, oh nope, you're entirely incorrect. You need to go there, and then we have this one here. Nope, it's this one next, I'm guessing. Nope, it's this one now. You go there. So 1, 2, 3, that one there. So let's see, you there. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll go ahead and do Sandy candle left, and you're going to be 1. And then you're going to be candle left 2, so left 2. You're going to be candle left 3, candle left 4, and then you're going to be candle right. So you're going to be candle right 1, so R-I-G-H-T, right 1. You're going to be candle right 2. You're going to be candle right 3, if you let me, 3, and candle right 4. There we go. Candle right 4. That way, if we have any errors, if we run into anything, we'll know exactly what names go where and who's the culprit here. We have all your names down written on the board. Don't think you can get away with any bugs here. Let me go ahead and get some water. Oh, actually, that bottle's open, so I'll grab that bottle of water. And if I go, water has been consumed. We're all good to go. Okay, so since we have some time on our hands left, why don't we, oh, before I forget as well, let me go ahead and enable this guy too, since there we are. Okay, lovely. Why don't we go ahead and do some stretching then, as one good thing, or one thing that's super duper important is that if we want to code for a long amount of time, you gotta make sure to do stretches here and there. And yeah, let's start off by going to the right here a little bit. And we'll go to the right here. And then let's go to the left. Now, should you break something, should you hear something, should anything at all be painful, please know and be advised that seek a doctor, seek a lawyer, don't seek me. I should not be held responsible. Do it at your own discretion. If we go to the left here, and then if we go to the back here a little bit, and then let's go to the right, and let's go to the right. What? Oh boy, of all the accents, I really enjoy doing it. British has definitely got to be up there. Then again, I don't think I could do any other accents. I've tried before, at least, because I'm right now playing I'm a member of a pathfinding group weekly. It's like D&D, but it's a different system, and I'm playing like a dwarf. Yeah, I mean, it's raised by dwarfs, so I had to figure out how to do like a dwarf accent, and that's been super tricky. And I'm forced to do a British accent 24/7. It's not fun. But it's a lot of fun to listen to. Oh boy, let me get a little bit more water here and then we should be good to go. And Pathfinder is D&D 3.5 plus, I believe so, yeah, but a little bit modified and tweaked. Is it a branching of the system? So is it like a fork of D&D? Oh no, my bottle cap. Hold on, I'll be right back. Let me go grab it, make sure it does not drop. Right back. Oh boy. Okay, all back. Let me get some water. And we're all good to go. That is hydration done, and welcome back from the ad break. You have missed not a lick of things. The only thing you missed is me rewriting. And I'm sorry your disclaimer is not illegally. I'm sorry, your disclaimer is not legally binding, bailiff. Please move to the wait, hold on, no! Bailiff, please move the defendant into the courthouse jail. See, I think you're forgetting the point at which you don't see the crown, but there's a certain crown above my head that means I'm exempt from certain things, and one of those things is crime. And hi, Eternal Guilt. Welcome to the stream. That's a new one. Oh, thanks. Yeah, that's a new one. Oh boy. Miss, calm down. Never. Programming just gets me so excited and accurate. If I can't see it, it doesn't exist. Exactly. I simply do not see. So what I've done is I've renamed all the candles so that should they act up, we'll know where the bug remains. What do you mean, nail one? Oh boy. I said nothing. You heard nothing. What we'll do is we'll go into, let's see. So now that they're all renamed, we just need to assign them. Right now it's doing it this way, and we're doing it inside of the book. Yes, inside of the book. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to have a candle manager of some sort, I'm thinking. So we'll do candle manager, candle manager. This will be our manager here. The unfortunate thing is that I have a manager, but they're all in the manager system. And I think if I were to move this candle manager into the manager area, manager system here, would it change your visibility? I don't know. And always on stream, and sounds like a clip in the making. And are you always like this? Always on, the thing is, they were like, maybe always, it's great. Yes, on stream. It takes me an entire week to refresh on my energy levels. But yeah, for the most part, if I'm excited about something, it's super duper easy to keep working. And hi, Preston, welcome to the stream. And Eris taught me to drink drinks that are too much, that are too hot because she burned her tongue. No! as I said, do at your own discretion, very important. Let's click on this here, see what we get. I'm hoping that it's okay to move the candle manager away from the tabletop, but I'm not sure. We'll have to check and see. If I click on you here, click on you here, click on you here, there we are. And I mean, it's good spirits too, but done in balance too? Oh, yes, indeedy. That's the thing. If it's something I enjoy, I am more than excited to do it. And yeah, moving it out of the tabletop area means we can't go under it. So if I want to go under it, I have to move them to here, don't I? Isn't that what I'm going to have to do? Click on play here just as a quick double check. And if you burn your tongue, you can't drink too hot coffee, or hold on. If you burn your tongue, you can't drink too hot drinks. I guess you wouldn't be able to taste it at that point, would you? And I did read that too, I believe, and I think I read that as well. Yes. Okay, and we've been saying this the whole time. No one's ever said it like that, though, check. So we're in front, and then, oh, what have I done? What did I break? Hold on. Okay, if that's an issue, if that's breaking here, let me try to do if we grab all of you guys here and just move you up by one, but just a few upwards. The thing is, depending on what the sprite looks like, it's going to be modified, so we don't have to worry about that too much. If I move these guys upwards, we are behind it and behind. Okay, so yeah, there's something's off about this. Something is absolutely wrong, which is no good. What we'll do is we'll do a tester to see about the sprite placement. So what I shall do is I will bring you back into draw here super duper quickly, and we'll swap out the sprite. So instead of our none guy, what we're going to do is we're going to delete this guy, and then we'll grab our none candle. So this guy here, or do we grab our high? We'll grab our none candle. Select it, paste it here, and now our none animation will just be the candle by itself. It's not going to be one of these blocks, which is good. Now I import into Godot, and we should be good to go. So back into you here, and hi, PD, welcome to the stream. Hi, Eris. I did feel more motivated. I can't work, can I today? I did feel more motivated studying with you. Oh, that's always lovely. Co-working's a lot of fun. I saved this guy into here, and then let's see, and these candles are witchcraft. Usually the flame is the thing that flickers, not the candle wax. And me demands a refund on the cafe entrance fees. Well, joke's on you. There's no money you have to pay to get into here. None at all. And lurk, no worries at all. But Nafi, gotta do some reading. Good luck with the candles. Of course, and thank you. I believe you play WoW, was it? If so, good luck on the WoW raid. Let's see. Grab you here, swap back to here, Okay, so now we should be able to understand and see what it looks like without the sprite, and you can with the sprite, and you can see this is a candle here, and yes, we are not going through the candle the way I had hoped. So let's see if we can fix this. Why are you like this candle? Have you ever considered maybe not doing that thing? If we move you down possibly to here and here and here, and then we go back into our game here, and we go down a little bit. The issue is the Z index or the Y index. It's one of those where if you go down enough or if you go up enough, I'm wondering, maybe it's because process you there. What if we go ahead and remove you here, cancel out you? And, but time is money! And apply candle directly to the forehead. An easy fix to most solutions or most problems. Let's see, clicking you here, I guess we'd have to change the type and change it to a node 2D? Maybe that would help. And then we change you to a node 2D. Well, you're not a node 2D. And our customer target manager, yeah, left pages, right pages. So if I change you to a node 2D, will that make you work now? You're now a node 2D. And if I click on play, they were working just a second ago. As I say, and then it starts burning and is on fire now. But you gotta believe me. You gotta believe me. I'm not crazy. Oh boy. Now we're back to here. We are behind and now we are in front. What could be the issue? Why do you decide to be like this, Candles? You were working with me just the other day. Oh, you know what I can do to check as well? We can also just grab Gabby. Oh, hold on. We can go to, let's see, candle timer here. I believe I can change the sprite from here if I'm understanding how this works. If I click none, save, we go back into our cafe here. Now they're all none. And what I can do is if I click on our player here, so Gabriella, I can also I can move her in and out. So here, she's behind, and then here, I can see if she's in front or not. So this will be in front. So now, our candle left here, if I zoom in, if we go up more, if we go down more, it definitely won't work even if we load up the game. And let's see, the candle just wants to be unique, and you're telling it can't be itself! It has multiple wardrobe options. And I like to read that. And oh wait, how's that a solution to most problems? Oh, no, Eris, you're not supposed to inseminate them. I said, that doesn't mean we have to use the fire. Have you ever considered we could just use the candle wax? For example, maybe you have a problem if you need to send a very important message. Well then, you could send a letter, right? With the candle wax and do some sort of fancy press and Oh boy, let's see. Up and down here, Z index. What if we do Y sorting disabled? Y sorting enabled Y, and what's this game about? I am making a rhythm typing cafe game where you play as this little necromancer here. The idea is that not only is it a cafe sim, but you have to type to the beat on screen. And just as a quick show, unfortunately, I can't show you too much since a lot of this is broken, but if I click on this guy here, click on this guy here, you can kind of see the idea behind it, typing on screen, and you have to enter in the buttons as the music's playing. So customers will order in, they'll want certain things, and you have to mix and match different flavors and different combinations in order to get it. Right now, we're working on these timers here, the candles, which will represent the customer's patience. And if this candle goes out, that means the customer has already left. And you could just eat the candle. We don't eat candles here, check. That's bad for your health. Let's see, save this guy here, go up, go down. Why is the Z index acting this way? Why are you like this? Let's see. Oh, you know what I think is the issue? It's probably because of this guy, this here. The candles are different. So that's to say, when we have our, okay, how to say it? The origin point, I think, is different. The candle origin point is here, but it might be referencing this origin point. And if I'm correct, then if we bring Gabriella here below this line, oh wait, no, that wouldn't work, would it? If we bring, okay, how can I test this? I want to move this index here. This is Z as relative, so related, oh, you know what? What if we do this and remove this? Does that work? Does that fix it? If we then move you up and down relative to parent, nope, that doesn't fix it at all. Okay, how can we fix this? And I don't know about not eating candles. Some of those scented candles smell real good. And probably Z index, yeah, it's something to do with that. What I'm going to try to do next then, because it was working, but once I moved it into a parent, now it's not happy. What if we move it outside and we go back to, yep, okay. How can we do this? Then? You there. If it's in this node here, if it's a child of this node, then it doesn't want to work. And I'm not sure if there is a way to fix it, unfortunately. The good news is this is supposed to be a small game, so even if this is a duct tapey fix, that's okay. It's very limited. The scope is super duper small. It's even gotten smaller since the beginning because there were a total of 6 tables. Now there's 4 tables to make it even tinier. I think for now, just to see if we can figure things out, maybe we move it into Candle Manager though. Candle Manager, how do I see you? Z as relative? No. You really do have to be underneath the tabletop, which is so weird, but understandable, I suppose. We'll just grab, how can we do this? Okay, we'll remove the candle right, because we already have the names, and then we'll go ahead and add you here. Remove you here, Candle Manager, yep. Okay, so we have all of our candles, And don't worry, future errors can figure it out. Yeah. I'll leave it to her. Oh boy, and I don't know about not eating candles. Some of those scented candles smell really good. You know what? You have a fair point. Be it candles or cleaning supplies, there's just something about them that is, I can agree to that. However, it's still bad for your health. Oh boy, we can see here that we have an index, we have customer for left, cables to for seats tab, getter add. What we're going to do is something a little bit different here. Famous last words. Oh boy. You know, technically, the saying, as the saying goes, you can always only eat something once. At least once. Let me copy you here our book. When do we use this function, assign seat to table? This function is used in connect. So utility assign seat to tables.connect. We do it in our order info page, assign all of you guys here and here. We're looking for our book. We have utility here, our target manager, and our target manager, here we are. We need to do, if we're register old book, we need to now do register new book. What we're going to do is we're going to take our new book here, and utility, you can see if new book not equal to null, what we're going to say is then we'll do, how can we do that? Okay, utility, utility, utility dot assign, and we'll just grab this, we'll just, yep, yoink, grab that, thank you very much. And then we need to have all of the children of the book. So we need to have all of the, let's see, this is left seats, right seats, and this is an array of target. So you should be fine, I believe. So we'll grab all of these guys here. These are all of our targets. We have left targets, right targets, and this is all seats. Okay, how can we do this? We should have a total of seats. Okay, you there, you represent all of our seats. We have left page seats, right page seats. You're all targets, you're not our guys. And then from here, we grab our targets, and then we combine them and grab them here. So we collect them together, then we assign seat to tab. And our tabs are what we need to make the candles. So we need to do seat to candle instead. And it's definitely not gonna bite you in the oh boy. So what we'll do is we'll go back to our cafe, not cafe here, close you here. Customer manager, I believe, or where are we at? Not customer manager, close that there. Customer target manager. We need to do book dot for our new book. We need to do assign seat to candle. So we'll just do CANDLE, assign seat to candle. We'll take a list of all of our seats here. So we have left page seats, right page seats, and we have add target to list. So what we need to do is do left page seats, right page seats. What are these guys here? If we go into seats, you'll be able to see, I believe, we have, yep, old book here, left page seats, right page seats. And these guys here are populated with children of seats. My question is, my concern is that we're gonna remove these guys. These seats here, we have to have a different area for seats. So you there, you there, you there. Yeah, where are we doing our target at? Target, okay. Here are all of our seats. Left page seats, right page seats. So we're going to need to have a customer target manager, but we're going to need to rename this. And then this will be the children of it. And it's Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom. What's that for, PD? And let's see, what we'll do is we will, we'll grab the children of these guys, just temporarily. We'll merge them together and make it into an array for right now. So I'll go ahead and we'll grab these guys here, all pages, grab, add target to list, copy all of you here. So that's register old book, and then we have register new book. So if new book not equal to null, we'll go ahead and do this here. We'll start off by grabbing this guy here, and then we're going to do, let's see, add targets to list. Add targets to list grabs all of our targets and compiles them into a list. Yes, indeedy, that does make sense. That's good to go. And I'm playing some Minecraft with the boys, so I'll lurk for a while. Oh, I hope you have fun, Nima. That's always really fun. And this song, I really like it. Oh, hold on. Yeah, this is the Sonic Boom song. I always remember the animated show, not the music. That's a good catch. That's a good catch. Great ear, PD. And I hope you have fun, Nima, with your Minecraft. I need to get back into it. I truly do. So let's see here. We go back into your customer target manager. We'll grab you and you here, and then we'll do var seats, cafe seats, CAFE underscore SEATS. And it's going to be an array, and it's going to be an array of target. And then we're going to do plus, or can we do target equal, an array of targets equal to empty? And then I think, I'm not sure how to do it. I know there's a way to do a dot, like I think append array. Yeah, but I'm not sure if you can do like a plus equals. So for now, again, much of this is temporary to see if it even works in the first place. So we'll add the left, we'll add the right, and then we'll have a utility dot assign seats to candle dot emit. And then we're gonna grab this. And wait, y'all can hear music? I just hear Eris talking constantly. Hold on, is the music too quiet? It says the music is musicking a little bit, but I can turn this up just a smidge there. Maybe it's a little bit more audible now. The issue is always just, is the music too much? Is the music too little? This one here, I do like how calming the piano is. It does offset the boom, boom, boom so much. So let's see. Assign seat to candle.emit. We'll grab their cafe seats, and then now we need to also grab our candles. So cafe seats and candles. So I'll do candle list, candle underscore list, candle list here. With that said, we are going to need a candle list. And how can we do that? We have here our customer target manager. The only fix I can think of at the moment is to have, let's see. Okay, that's tricky. That's super duper tricky. My issue is always, will this bite me in the back later? In the sense of, right now, this is the definite amount of tables. So do we want to make this into, for example, an array? Right now, I just grab all the children of nodes because it's super simple to add and remove. Should I want to add one, it doesn't already updates it in the code. But if I were to, for example, remove a seat, then I'd have to deal with a lot of backup code and modifying it a little bit. So I'm not sure if that's something I want to commit to. I like how free-flowing the system already is, but for the new system, it might not work with the old system as much as I would have hoped. And I'm not complaining, just don't know there was music. Oh, I see. Well, hopefully that's a good thing. Let's see here. New book. So what I mean is that for our customer target manager, and will this bite me in the back later? No. Maybe. Hi, Jaxus. Welcome in the stream. Welcome back, and welcome in. And it's pretty cool to see people think through problems and find solutions. I'm glad. That's the thing of, well, if you've ever heard of the rubber duck method when it comes to programming, it's the idea of when you can explain an idea aloud, it allows you to solve problems a lot easier. And there's also the thing of, if you can explain explain a concept, you get better at understanding it. So if you can teach something, then that means you got a good grasp on what you're talking about. And hi. And yeah, I would like to do, tricky. You can see even here, I have an array already of the two guys. So I'm just wondering, do we want to, because for the candles, we don't have them as a child. The children don't work. And just double checking here, making sure, if I try to move these candles into, for example, here, if I do a add child, so I attach child, let's see, add child, and I grab a node, and I move you to here, and I move these guys upwards, is this going to remove our candles? Is this going to put the candles in front of the player again? Slide up? Yes. So it's a thing of, I'm not sure, and I really don't enjoy z-index and tile mapping. That took me forever to understand, and since I don't have a good enough grasp on it, it's tricky. And yes, Morgan Freeman voice, the veritable rubber ducky debugging method. I know it well. Although I usually just yell at the computer to do whatever I told it to do, and then I find my mistakes. That was not even close to Morgan Freeman. But his accent's so different. It's very particular. Let's see. Yeah, okay. In that case, we'll do that. I don't like this option, but it's the only option I can think of. Preferably, I would want to make it these all are children of a node, but I don't know how to do it so that it's not behind the player. We'll try a little bit longer, but should it be the case, we'll just add them to an array, and we'll do it that way. I'm hoping not, but we'll see. I'll move this guy to here. And I'm guessing, yeah, look at that. This guy here, should he be maybe, let's see. If I move this guy to maybe be about here and here, possibly, at the bottom of the screen here, would that work out? And then I add all of these guys here, and then move you to here? Yeah, it's below the player. And it makes me wonder, maybe if we move this guy to above, and my guess is that because this node itself is above the player, that means that the candles are going to stay behind the player because the player's in front. Yeah. That's the tricky part. Okay. Well, the good news is that it's definitely possible in the sense of we could have our left and right again. That's a thing. For example, we have here our top candles, TOPCANDLES, our top candles. And then we have, but our left page and right page, the formatting is going to be a little bit off because our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all of those candles are going to be different than how this is organized. Our left and right. So are we going to just have to redo those guys? Possibly. Let's see if this works for us before committing. What I'm thinking is we'll have two nodes. We'll have one node that goes about here to represent this area, and then we'll have one that goes about here. And that way we can have our top candles, and our top candles are going to be this one here. It's going to be this one. Let's see. That's 1 and 2. So you two are top. Let's see, grab that there, grab that there. We don't want it to be a child. I just want to move you. That's all, candles. I'll give you, you can go back to where you were in a second. And then we need to grab our 1 and 2 top and right. This could work. And now it allows us, because this is the, what is called the Y. So if I save that there, we can then possibly do another node here. So another node, we grab that guy, create that guy here. And now we set this guy to be our bottom candles, BOTTOMCANDLES. And you have something against parenting candles and Godot! And a node, and I heard it nose. No one knows how the node goes. Oh boy, let's see. Bottom candles here, we'll move you to here, and then we'll go ahead and grab your location, slide you. Oh, good, we're already here. So I'll grab you here. And now we just grab to this area here, and oh, if it lets me, I just want to go along this axis here. Yeah, there you go. There we go. Okay, and then this one here, let me just double check. You should be within line of those. Yep, and only the nose knows. Exactly, PD, exactly. So now we'll save these guys. We should just be able to add all of these candles. And this is what I would like to do. Something like this. I like how this feels because now we just have to get the child of 2 areas instead, which means that we're going to have to do that for our seats, unfortunately, but that's okay. What we'll go ahead and do then is set this guy. And I wonder, it's interesting how, oh, I guess because of the position and the fact that these are visual and we don't have seats that are visual. So maybe that's why it didn't matter too much. What we're going to do is we're going to set this to top seats. So top seats. And now we also have to go through and also rename these guys so that when we add them to the code, they'll line up. So top seats, bottom seats, BOTTOMSEATS, bottom seats, save this guy here. After that, we have our 1, 2, and then we need to add these 2. So go ahead and add this guy in about here. And then we can go ahead and add these 2 guys about here. There we go. There we are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 3, and 4. Okay, we'll also do this here. So let's see, customer or top seat 1. We'll also rename these just in case we need to know the names of them. So top seat 2. We also have top seat 3. So top seat. Oh, you know what I realized we could do? Top seat 3, top seat 4. I think a thing we can do is if I do this guy and rename, I think I can just do a bottom seat like this. Bottom seat here. Look at that! Kind of sort of worked. It's a little off, but technically it works a little bit. And I know that's a 3, 4, 5, 6, not 1, 2, 3, 4. Could you elaborate what you mean, James? And I did read that as well. This is right. We have 1, 2, and then 3 and 4. We're counting the first row. So the first row of seats and then the second row of seats. That's how we're counting it instead. So not left to right, but instead top and bottom. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have 1, 2, and then 3 and 4. This guy here has to be, let's see, bottom seat, BOTTO, and the names were target 3. Oh, I see. Yeah, the thing is, a lot of the, what is it called? Naming of these notes has changed a lot since I've updated the target system, so I get it, I do. Let's see, bottom seat, and we'll do bottom seat 1, and then this is going to be bottom seat 2, and then we have bottom seat 3, and then we have bottom seat 4. So bottom seat 4 here, and name me to 4, save it, good to go. Okay, so now we have our top seats and our bottom seats. And this old book here, you'll be changed, don't you worry. We'll go back into our guy or to our script now. So we have our customer target manager, and now what we can do is instead, or we have a left page, right page, all of those guys here. This is actually a different name instead. So we do have to change it to be this here, and then you go here. Oh, okay. Well, we really are going to have to scrap the old system because the names are entirely different. Oh, that's no good. Okay, well then, I guess it's time to remove the book from the system. Oh, that's such a shame. Okay, well, good news is what we can go ahead and do is we can do register old book and we can go and just pass. Oh, hold on, pass this guy here. Pass like this here, pass. After that, we can grab this, let's see, register targets, if book not new, registered old book, nope. We're just going to only register to new book. So we should never have to register the old book. It'll always be register new book, which should hopefully make it so we don't have to run into that issue. Next up, if I go ahead and remove you here, and I like deleting things, I do too. That's my favorite part of refactoring. It's always a bliss to see code go from super duper long to super duper short and tiny. Let's see, I'll drag you over to here, I'll drag it over to here. So we have our bottom seats, top seats, and then we have our top candles, and we'll make sure to do access as unique node, and our bottom candles will access as unique node. And then we'll grab you here, hold down control to grab all of it, and then grab you here, hold down control to go grab all of it. Okay, so you were there, you were there, you were there. We also have the table for the colors here. I believe we should be good to go. Next up, what we have to see about doing is you guys here. So we need to have our new books, and then we need to grab all of our other guys here. We have add targets to list. This function here is in our target manager. So we're good to go in that part. So let's go back to our customer target manager here. We need to first register all, and we'll do this here. Function register, registr, register customer costo, register seats. How about that? Register seats. We'll make a function here, do a void here, and then we'll also do a pass, and then let's also do a register for register seats and register candles, and then we'll combine them together. I think that'll make it simpler to see me. What do you mean, Jaxus? Let's see, register seats, register candles, register candles, and then we'll have a guy here, and we'll call it a var, and we'll call it all seats. Oh, if it lets me, all underscore stats, and it's going to be an array of a target. So target, 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 and it's going to be empty. If I do equals and then empty, and then I'll also do here, and we'll do all seats and all candles, all candles, and it's going to be an array of candle timers. So candle timer, like that. And now what we can say is, if we go back into this guy, we can go ahead and remove you here. We can then go back into register seats here, and we have this guy here. So all array. Now, I'm not sure how specifically it works. I believe this guy here, add target to list. Yeah, this returns a thingamajiggy. So I think it's okay to do something like this. And then we'll go ahead and say top seats. So top underscore stats, top seats. Also do bottom seats here. And hi, Knight. Welcome into the stream. Welcome in. And what about your link list? Yuck! I say yuck! I'm never going back to link lists as long as I can help it. And not link lists, not pointers, not void pointers, not double pointers, not triple pointers. That is one thing about C++ I do not miss. Oh boy. Do link lists even exist in Godot? And hi, Sir Droopy. Welcome into stream as well. Welcome into both of you. Link list. Oh boy, next you'll be talking about maps and disgusting. Let's see here. We have top seats and ew. Actually, with link lists is goat. The good news is that there's always a favorite for everyone. I don't like bug testing, but there's some people out there that love bug testing and bug fixing. I don't know how they do. BLTTOM. Thank you, well, of course. And interesting. Tell me more about those forbidden arts of C++. You know, Jaxus, even if I did remember, which I don't because my mind decided, yeah, that information you were taught, not important. Goodbye. Even if I did remember, I would want to forget. And he's speaking in tongues. Silence him! Oh boy. Oh boy. Unfortunately, that's not how it works, check. And no one tell her about the function definitions are void pointers. Huh? You know what? I saw nothing, I heard nothing, and nothing. Oh boy. Top seats, bottom seats, and then we'll go ahead and do that there, and also Python is better than C++. Well, I can't say anything on that. I went to college for C++, but I ended up dropping out about a few years into it, and I've never learned any other language, so I went from C++ to directly learning Godot, and from what I've heard, Python is very similar. Godot, what is it called? GDScript. GDScript is very similar to Python. And hi, Paula. Welcome to the stream. Welcome in. And you could probably make a linked list in Godot with variables and custom nodes. But would you wanna? And if you saw nothing, heard nothing, you're primed for void pointers. You know what? Fair enough. Oh boy. So let's see here. We have our top seats, our bottom seats. We'll do top seat list. So underscore list. We'll do bottom seat list. So you can go here, bottom seat list. And then we'll go ahead and have all seats here, and we'll go and do all seats. Now, I'm not sure if this is the optimal way to do it. This is the way we're going to do it because this is the only way I know how to do it. So we'll just do append array for that guy here, and we'll also do append array for this guy here. So we add our bottom seats, we add our top seats. Now we just need to add all of our candles. And if I just read that, and may I ask what the stream is about? Sure, Sir Droopy. I am currently making a rhythm typing cafe game. If I click into this cafe here, what you can see, it is a wizard game where you play as a necromancer in a wizard academy. The idea is that she's going to this academy, but she doesn't want to become a necromancer. She wants to become a baker, a chef. So she finds a hidden part in the cafe that's abandoned, and she opens up a hidden part in the school, and she opens up a little cafe where she serves fellow wizard customers. And as you go along in the game, you'll unlock more flavors and spells and combinations. In the game, magic is done via poetry, and so in order to serve customers, you have to type out a spell to the beat, and that's the gist of it. Right now, we're working on these little timers here, and these timers will represent the customer's patience. So if the candle goes out, then you'll fail to serve the customer. That's the idea behind it, and it's a stream of consciousness with a side of game design and programming. You know what? Yeah, Sounds about right, didn't I? So C++ is absolute pain, but what about C#? It can't be that bad, right? I cannot tell you, Jaxus. I would have no clue. I only know C++ and also GDScript. So let's see here. We'll do register seats here, and actually, and the thing is too, with C++, this is illegal. Calling a function before you actually make it, you would have to move all of these guys before the function. That still gets me about being super duper weird. We'd have to move them up here in order for it to be recognized. And sounds cool. Thank you. You can, if I do exclamation NECROTYPE. The prototype is up on itch right now, but it is a prototype. And you know C++, I'm sorry to hear that. Yep, it was the one I was taught in my very first introduction to programming itself. Oh my. We'll do here, and then we'll do all seats.append array. So what I'm going to do, how can we do this? We need to grab all of the candles from our top candles and also our bottom candles. I'm thinking we just do 4 candles and top candles, get children append. Possibly, right? So 4 candle in top candles. So 4 candle in top candles dot get children, CHILDREN, get children. And then we go here, and then we're going to do all candles dot append, and then we're going to do candle like that. And I think we could just do that for the bottom too. That should be simple enough, I say, and then I break something. I have no idea how I did, but it always happens. Top candle, bottom candle, like that. Bottom candles, there you go. Okay, so now we have an array of the master list. And I learned Python in my intro class. I wish I learned a lower level language because Python can be slow. Yeah, I remember, what was it? Sorting algorithms, data algorithms, having to learn that. Not fun at all. And plus, I can't be a 1337 hoaxer, a haxer with Python if I can't go low level. And they all have to be called from the top of the code. Can't they be called from the bottom, like where you're registering a class? I don't believe so, Jaxus. It's been a few good years since C++, but from what I remember, I believe it was the case of if it was called before you used it, or yeah, if it was called before you, what's the word I'm looking for? Not represent it, there's a word for it, but before you claim it, it's something to do with setting a function. Before the function exists, it has to exist first before you can call it, in C++, if I remember. Then again, remember, my memory is fleeting, and it's been a good few years. Oh my, and did I miss anything with C consciousness? Nope, we're all good. And assign? Yeah, I think the word is assign. I think if you assign it before you state it, so before you call it, if you call it before you assign it. That sounds right. That sounds right. Thank you for that one, Agape. We'll go back into here. So now under our register new books, what we'll go ahead and say is we no longer need to append array. We don't have to do that. Now we'll just call this little function here. No, we'll call it signal. And we'll say to assign seats to candle, and we'll grab our all cafe seats, so all seats, so all underscore seats. And we'll also grab our candle list, so all lists. Or do we even have to do that? I don't think we do. I think we can do it here in code. Truth be told, I think it can be done in here in code. Oh, okay, we can try. We can certainly try. And function signature definitions or something? Header files in the cloud or something? I do remember header files. Oh my, and then the main one as well. Oh boy. Let me get some tea here. The issue is that I turned off the heater for my tea, and now it's too cold. Oh boy, I'm about to turn into Goldilocks. I don't think we have to emit a signal. I think we can just go through the candle list. For example, what I'm thinking is, we'll have a var here, and we'll call this var our index. And then what we'll say is our index is an int equal to 0. And then we'll do 4 candle, so 4 seat in, oh, hold on, assign. Didn't we do that earlier? Hold your horses. Advanced sprites, customer sprites, target manager. Nope. In our book. Yes, our book here. Assign seat to target. Yep, and this seat to tab. How do we use our seat to tab? Find seat to tab. Are we doing it here in our allow book? Yep, allow book to open, allow assign seat to customer. And I'm wondering, assign customer to tab. Yeah. And then it's going to be unassigned, I think, as well. Okay, we'll grab this guy here. This guy, I think, is what's super duper important. And it's going to be, yeah, assign seat to tab and then assign customer to tab. Yeah, okay. So to this, I think we need this, and I think we need this. All of you. Copy. And then we'll go back into customer target manager. Now, the question now to ask is, do we want the customer target manager to be responsible for the candles? I don't think so. I don't like the idea of the candle having, or yeah, that responsibility lying on them. I think what we'll do is have a manager for our candles. I like that a lot better. So, you know what? Nah, we're not gonna do that. we're going to do the initial idea and then just send it the other way. So we're going to assign seat to a candle and emit, and we'll grab the seats and the candle list. I like that a lot better. And hi, Eska. Welcome in the stream. Welcome in. And I turned the heater off for my teeth? Huh? What? Like, when did I say that? And suffering from technology. And today there are modern alternatives to C and C++, like Rust. Is Rust modern? And Zig? They are quite nice. I've heard of Rust before, but I can't remember if it was easy or hard. A lot of people have a lot of opinions, though. And here since the beginning, I see. Oh, enough lurking. I read that incorrectly. Well then, welcome back from the lurk zone, Eska. Welcome back. Oh boy, let's see. We'll do this guy here, add that guy here, and we'll do an emit. And then what we'll say is go back into you here, assign seat to table. Yep, here's our book signals. And this is a script that has been here from the very beginning that I have not touched refactoring. So if it looks long, it's because it is. And this is over about 1.5 years of stuff. A lot of this is dead code. I have not decided to dare touch it, or I'm always modifying it. So to think of, once I finish the demo of the game, then I'm really gonna do a cleanup of this. But since it changes so often, I feel as though I would have to modify and update it a lot. So I'm keeping it as is until we get to the demo of the game. Right now we're in the prototype. So that's why that exists there. We'll go into this guy here. We'll do a signal, S-I-G-N-A-L, signal, and we'll do this guy here. So assign seat to candle. We'll do that there. And then this all seats is going to be an array, and it's going to be an array of targets. And then this guy here is also going to be array, but it's going to be an array of candle timers. So to all seats, array target, and you're going to be an array of candle timers. Candle timers. There we are, candle timer. With all of that said and done, why are you angry? That dot there, I see it. There you go, good. And Rust is very verbose and has borrow checker, and those are words I don't understand, not a lick. Oh boy, and Future is not going to link past yours because of that. Well, good for me is that I like refactoring. And refactoring is very calming as long as I don't run into bugs. So this is really, you know what? This is a fun evening, a fun afternoon, a fun good days of work. This is going to be fun. I'm saving it since I already refactored everything else in my code. So all of these guys you can see here, all of them have been refactored except for this script here. I'm saving it for last. It's like dessert. So with that said, now we'll go back up to here, and in our managers, I'm going to add another manager. I'm going to add a child node. This guy is going to be called our candle manager. So I'm going to call you C-A-N-D-L-E, candle, T-I-M-E-R, M-A, timer, M-A-N-A-G-E-R, candle timer manager. We are then going to attach a script. So if I attach a script here, we should be able to find it somewhere in our managers. Yes, managers, open up, attach it, call it that there, and then we're going to do class name, class underscore name, and you're going to be C-A-N-D-L-E-T-I-M-E-R, M-A-N-A-G-E-R, candle timer manager. Lovely. Okay, and with all of that said and done, we are going to have an @export var, E-X-P-O-R-T var, and you are going to be our seat list, C_LIST, and then you're going to be an array like we did before, so it's going to be an array of targets, and then it's going to be an empty array, so equal to that, and now we're also going to make a candle list, so C-A-N-D-L-E, candle underscore T-I-M-E-R, candle timer list. It's going to be an array of candle timers, so C-A-N-D-L-E, candle timers there. All right, now we need to connect our function, so we can do utility or not utility. We need to do function and then do underscore ready, right? Ready, yep. And now we need to do utility, utility dot, and then we need to do, let's see, candle, and that should pop up if I believe. Candle here, yes, assign seat to candle. Now we need to add a function here, so I'll go ahead and do a function here. We'll go into our utility guy very quickly, and I should be able to find it somewhere here. It was just where we were, yes, here. I'll copy this guy here, since it's super duper quick to do. Save that there, and now we'll paste this here. So function assign seat to candle. We shouldn't call it anywhere else, so I can do an underscore there. We grab all of our guys here, all of our guys here. We need to rename this though, so I'll do a void, so void, enter into that. We are going to call this here, and I'll hold down Alt to grab both of them, and we're going to do new underscore, something like that there. And now with this indent block, we can go ahead and just assign seat list equal to new all seats. New seat list, let's rename that. I definitely don't like that. Okay, new all seats, you're going to be renamed seat list, new seat list, and you are going to be our new candle timer list, like that. Okay, so seat list, duplicate you here, copy our candle timer list, new candle timer list, that there, and that there, like that there, and then we can go ahead and copy you here and paste you here. Good. Now, why are you, dot connect, hold on, dot C-O-N-N-A-C-T, dot connect. Okay, so to follow this idea around, we have this here, and why are you angry? Candle list. You should be all candles. I see all candles, hold on. Okay, so When the game starts, we're going to register new books. We assign seat to candle, so all seats and all candles. That should be good to go. This guy then is going to connect, and if we go back to our, let's see, any ready function, I don't believe so. We just now need to check our book here. So in our book GD here, this is the part where I wanted to modify it a little bit. So we grab our assign seat to table here, we assign customer to tab, grab that there too, and we also grab customer to tab here and copy you. This is going to belong in our manager. This manager is going to be responsible for that. And this assign seat to candle is just this, assign seat to tab. It's a little angry at the moment though, so we're gonna we're gonna let it not do any of that. We're just gonna do Control K here, yeah, and assign customer to tab. Where do we use this at? Anywhere else we use it, or do we use it once? We have emit, and that emit happens in our customer manager. Let's see, customer manager here. Yep, assign customer status to tab. Okay. So here, we will do a new guy. I'm going to do, or actually, I think we're okay to do it. Assign customer to tab.emit. Let's go back into our customer, candle timer manager. Yep, and we have a assign customer to tab. So we'll just grab this guy for now, since it's already in use everywhere before we rename it. And it's a little angry right now. What if you purge it? That just sounds rude. The whole point is that we're supposed to care for it, lovingly accept it. For if it knows what it means to love, can it really know what it means to hate? No, it cannot. It will only know peace and calmness and orderly. I will read it correctly. Let's see here. We'll go back up. We have if not seat dot has tab new customer dot target. So we have assign customer to tab. We should have an assigned seat to tab. So let's see, assign seat to candle. Let's go back into our book here. Yep, our book GD. We have assign. So this guy in the hydration sure can do.
The
Chapel.
underscore Whitechapel just redeemed hydrate.
Let me get a little bit of water. Water is all good to go. Thank you for the hydrate redeem. And she does not fear mistakes. Mistakes fear her. Indeed. Once upon a time, I did fear mistakes. I feared errors and getting things wrong and getting B's and C's. Oh, B minuses were the worst, but no longer. Anytime a mistake happens, I laugh. Ha ha. And everything ends up going better. Oh boy, let's see. Assign to seat to table here. We have our left page seat and our right page seat, and then we have a tab here. This is the guy I need to modify. So copy to you, save to you, and hi, Ame. Welcome to the stream. Welcome in. I hope you've been well. And let's see. With that said, our assign seat tab. This is the guy here. Yep, assign seat to tab. So that is this guy here. Assign seat to tab. Laughing through the pain. Yeah. That's it. Now I use a thing called copium. Yeah? If you can cope hard enough, then if you can acknowledge it, accept it, and hope for the best, then you'll never know pain, misery, fear. Nah, fear will fear you. I do like that. And I'd give this stream a C+, or maybe even a C++. How dare you, Chuck? Oh boy. Let's see. Function assign seat to tab. We take an index. So yes, okay. Let's go to assign seat to customer. Let's just grab this guy for now, paste you into here. And then we're going to do for candle in candle timer list. And we'll also need to do candle timer list works here, pass here. We'll grab our index, so we'll set an index. So var index is going to be equal to an int equal to 0, like that. And wait, would that mean C++ would transfer into a D? Wouldn't that be C minus? No. C++, wouldn't that be an A, right? C++, C minus would be a D, right? If we're talking ints here, and that's industrial amount of copium, yeah. And my code is error-free. Well, look at you go. Let's see. Candle and timer, we do var index. We'll want to do index plus equals to 1 here, so plus equal to 1 there. That will be at the very bottom. And if it's one thing I do miss, and I don't think you can do it in Godot, but you can't do I don't think you can do this, can you? Does it allow you to do it? No. I miss this. I missed that a lot, doing the plus. Oh no, I forget what was my favorite to do. I think I like doing this more. But the plus you could do at the end when it came to C++, I like that. I very much miss it. But no, now you gotta do plus equal. That's not as cool looking. And my code is error expensive. And I do that. And not just plus, no, because plus is an incrementer, not a decrementer, right? I just learned C# or C yesterday's. I don't remember. I can't tell you. This is all going off of memory. I believe there was a minus and a plus though, if I can recall. Fortunately, Godot will not let me have nice things today. So let's see here. We do for candle and candle timer list. Now we have to assign it. So we have to take seat to tab. So we're going to do a var here. And this seat to tab is going to be a little bit different. If we go into our book, we have seat to tab, I believe. If I click on you here. So in our book here, yep, hello book. We're looking for seat to tab. So I'm just gonna yoink you. Thank you for your service. And then we'll go into our timer manager. And this guy here is going to not be seat to tab. It's going to be seat to candle. So C-A-N-D-L-E. Seat to candle. So C-A-N-D-L-E. Seat to candle. And this guy here is instead going to be a candle like that. Candle timer. Now, we have to assign them here. That's what this is doing, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we add it for the left, we add it for the right, and then we make sure we set the seats in the seat to tab dot set seat. Ah, okay, well, we're just gonna go ahead and modify you that there. Oh, actually, we're gonna need both of ya. Okay, we need to have that guy there. That's going to be for our incremental, and then this code here is also used. So let's see, you there. Now, for candle and candle timer list, oof, actually, we're going to need our for seat and seat list. That's the one we're going to need. And then from there, we'll do our seat to candle. So seat to candle dot get or add. So dot get or add. And then we'll do seat. And then we'll do seat to candle here. And we do seat. And then we set it equal to our candle timer list. And then we grab our index like that. And let's see here. And yeah, Python has that same plus equal operator, no plus, so it's more explicit. And add it to the left, add it to the right, do the cha-cha. Slide to the left, cha-cha real smooth. Let's go to work. Let's see, you there. We grab the index and boom, we do that there. Okay, so now that we have added all of them into our seat list for our seat to candle, now we go back and we do seat to tab. So for seat and seat to tab, we grab, or not seat list, hold on, seat to candle, there you go. Oh, hold on, if seat to, yep, there, set seat, I see. Got ya. Customer status, what do we do for set seat? Grab ya, yoink ya, thank ya again. We just use you. You have set seat, I believe. Yes, you do. Good. Okay, candle timer. We can go back into our customer target. Nope, candle timer manager. Okay, is C-A-N-D-L-E candle timer. We should then be able to do if seat to candle seat is candle timer. Then we go ahead and set the seat for this certain seat. And then we say, hey, you, our book is done loading. So this is assigning. We now need one for unassigned. And then we should be good to test it. Fingers crossed. I have no idea, but we can certainly try. So this is our assign one. We can go ahead and remove that. No. Assign customer to tab. I see. You are new. Okay. Assign customer to tab. Assign seat to candle. Okay. Hold on. Function, we're going to need you here. Assign customer to candle. That's what we need to do. Assign customer to candle. So function, I'm going to do you here. Control K. And assign customer to C-A-N-D-L-E. C-A-N-D-L-E. Candle. And this guy here is going to be it. So assign seat to candle, and then assign seat to customer to candle. From there, we can go ahead and just grab a yoink. Thank ya. We'll remove that there. Oh, I could have just done a little bit differently. But you know what? That's not the point. Let's see. Control K. So if not, and then we'll check. We're checking here to see to make sure that our guy does have our new customer dot target. And we say could not assign to, instead of seat to tab, we will say C-A-N-D-L-E candle. And valid seat, and then set seat to tab. So we grab our set to candle here. We do our new customer dot target, connect customer panel. Now you here for our candle timer. Yep, connect customer panel. Yep, that should be good to go. Since this guy is used, and oof, I don't like that. Oh no, we're good. For a second I thought it had an underscore, but we're good. Okay, since you're here, connect customer panel. Are you used everywhere else? Yeah, okay. Once we make sure this works, we'll refactor and go back and clean it all up and delete the old book. Since technically we will not never need the book ever again, the old one. So we'll do connect customer panel. And from there, let's see, assign customer to candle, connect customer panel. I believe that's it. So we have assign the customer, we have assign the seat. Now we just need to see about the unassigned. Do we ever use the unassigned? How do we unassign? Let's see. Save that guy there. Save this guy here. I don't know if there is an unassigned we have to worry about. There's an unassigned here. We can go and remove that guy here as well. So there's connect, there's disconnect, there's set seat, there's a process, there's update. And so, how much you want to bet that this will work right out of the box? Do you have hope in me, a trust in me? You could put your trust. Oh boy. Well, go ahead, have it, and my code is error. Already do that. Lovely. Let me scroll down here. Let me do the ad breaks. The ad break is about to run, and let me $0. Help me up. Hold on now. Have a little bit more videos while the ad break is running. So let's see here. If I click on this one, give me one old second. Good to go. And I bet the under that it won't, because you'll learn more from failure. Well, hold on now. While that is true, I have failed plenty. I have learned plenty. I don't need to really, well, learning is always good. You'll never, if you ever stop learning, then you grow stagnant. If you don't believe you can be fooled, then you will be fooled. That's how they get you. But, I'm a little bit tired of failure. I could go for a little bit of, success the first time. I think I'm on a failure streak. But it is fun. I can't admit to that. And 2.50? Chapel, is that 2.50 out of 2.50 if I had to guess? It's always a good day to fail even more. And hi, let's welcome in the stream. Welcome in. What's up, Eris Eskra, VTuber of Godot? Welcome in the stream. Welcome in. I hope you've been well. And there's always room for improvement. Yeah, there's always room for improvement. Indeed. But the thing is, even if it's improvement, that doesn't mean it has to be a failure. For example, you could take something from okay and to great. That wouldn't be failure. That would just be improvement. And failure builds character. Yeah. And I have a lot of character. I don't know if you can tell. Oh boy. Let me get some more tea here. Okay. Almost choked. I forgot. I can't look at chat when I'm drinking. Nah, I put $2.5. Oh boy. $2.50. Oh my. And I have good news. I have been taking old sprite sheets and adding animations. It might become a game soon. Well, congratulations. That sounds like a lot of fun. Indeed, I definitely have some old scrap sprites that I never got to use. So I hope I can do the same. And I do wish you luck as well. And nearly failed drinking water. Amazing. That's a lot of character. And I've been trying to get my team to create a failed build high scoreboard, but they won't because they know I'd win. Well, the thing is, wouldn't you just be able to purposely fail? Has anyone ever purposely failed, though? I definitely can say, if it's one thing I've noticed over the years, and one thing I've gotten a lot better at, is that I used to be, as I said before, perfectionist. I would cry at getting B's and C's. It was really disappointing, and failure was really scary. And something that's definitely helped is making things that are programmed to fail, or rather, for example, spending 30 minutes on a piece of art and then deleting it. Doing things like that, where you don't have to worry about it being forever, just doing things for the sake of doing things. That's definitely gone a long way, and knowing that failure is definitely an opportunity to learn. That's another thing too. That's definitely stuck with me through this time of trying things and failing hard and failing fast. And let's see here. And don't reveal my secrets! It depends on what I'm trying to fail at. And perfectionism is bad. Is it another perfectionist? Perfect. Oh boy. Alrighty then. Let's see, shall we, how well it worked first time. And because I purposely failed, doesn't that mean I succeeded? Oh, would that be called the paradox of yeah, technically since I wanted to fail, then I successfully failed. Oh boy. And there was another VTuber that said art is like a gacha. You only get a good one sometimes. Makes me feel better about my art. Another thing I've heard, and another thing I like the idea of, is that in your mind, in your body, there's a lot of bad art. And there's some good art too. And in order to get to that good art, you gotta do a lot of bad art. You gotta get all the bad art out. So trial and error a lot will eventually get you to the good art. And perfectionism isn't bad, but procrastination, that's where the money's at. And my school grades always reflected perfectly what I was interested in. Math, A. German, D. Physics, A. Economy, C. And so on. That's pretty good. And my bachelor degree looks the same, as always has the failing if it's okay, it's not important mindset. Yeah. At some point in college, I couldn't handle it anymore. And I realized, you know what? Doesn't matter if I get a C. Doesn't matter if this is a B. At least I got a passing grade. Good enough. I don't want to worry about this anymore. And that definitely took a lot of stress off. And shovel the bad art out. Yeah, CS degrees. Yep. Mine wasn't computer science, specifically game development, but computer science nonetheless. All right. So let's see. Spawn the customer. Customer, are you ready for your patients to be read? Go. Be free. Be free. I see. Be free. And idle browsing menu and behind. the update. You take such a long time, I forgot. Awaiting waiter, I believe you should have a timer there. Awaiting dish, okay, so oh, never mind, we would be able to see it broke. Cannot assign customer to candle in valet's seat. Interesting. Okay, well, we learned something, and we did fail. And passing grade is good. Good is B, that's it. Yeah. And 60% of the time, I pass 100% of the time. I don't know if that math is mathing. Oh boy. And did I read? Let me just double check here. I believe so. Oh me, oh my. Let me just go back up here, double check too. Okay, and $3.5, check. 35 cents? Oh my goodness. Let's see here. With that said, why are you not working? Cannot assign customer to candle. Invalid seat, do you say? Good sir, what do you mean? If not seat has candle, new customer dot target. Let's go ahead and we will print out what we get when we have our seat to candle. We should get an entire array, or no, this is a dictionary. We should get an entire dictionary of things. Level, enter, you here. We're gonna go ahead and spawn in another customer. Or, hold on, we should be able to see, I believe, the prints now. No, you have to seat the customer first. All right, go ahead, sit down, think about what you want. Think long and hard. It's not like the entire world is depending on you or anything. No pressure. We'll go ahead and collect you, grab you there, and okay. Cannot assign, and empty array. Interesting. And it gets to a point where grades become binary. Oh, I gotta log in. I don't have to worry about anything anymore. Yeah. The thing is, not only was I a procrastinator, I was also a perfectionist. So it ran into a thing of one night, 24 hours before the deadline, rushing to get something that would get an A. But the issue was, this was a working method, so I kept doing it. But in the long run, definitely not good for health. And I had to calculate twice. I had calculus 2 twice. And if you think that is bad, I also did English. That was my least favorite subject. And I hated homework and I hated writing. I love writing. I don't like reading books I don't have an interest in. I get bored very quickly. And when I get bored, I don't remember a thing. And then I have to read the same sentence over and over again. It was difficult. Let's see here. Why are we not assigning? Let's go ahead and we'll remove you here. Let's start off here. I'm going to have you print out our new seat list. So print out new seat list, and we'll also print out our new candle timer list. Are we getting these lists? Are they being printed into the game? And me with my thesis on the final 24 hours, I am speed! Yeah. Oh boy. Let's see, you here. All right, empty. Okie dokie. Well then that means we have to go into something else. So assign seat to customer tab here. We have you here. Assign seat to customer. Oh! Now, would you believe it again if I said that I didn't link up my signals again? Oh boy. Yeah, let's see. No, hold on. No. We're good. I did link it. We're good. And a thesis on finishes, sir. Speedy, yes, I would. I did it this time. I take it back. It's this one here. Assign seat to candle. We're good. We're okay. I did do it. We're a happy little mistake. And if it works, it works. Yep, and I had a time management course in uni. Told them I only use stuff for exams 3 days before them. Only question the guy had, does it work? Yes. So keep going it. I was so disappointed that you cheered for me for my bad habit. Yeah. Oh boy. We have this guy here, emit. And for our emit, what we're going to do. I take it back. I definitely didn't link it. No! I don't want to be predictable. And again. Oh boy. How does this keep happening? There was no bet. There was no prediction. You don't win anything. Nothing. You win nothing. Okay. Now, if we call it. Now what happens? And hi, super cool wizard. Welcome in the stream. Welcome in. Funny enough, I am creating a wizard cafe game. So you're in the right spot. And Pastor's disappointed us. Also Pastor's spoken really fast and pastries. Just saying. Oh my. Okay, well, you know what? Are we working now? Possibly? You know, if we just link them up together, surely everything works properly now. You know, I can at least say this. Even if I didn't link them, usually for the most part, after I link them, crashes are few. The logic that I have means that, or yeah, my logic means, and okay, let me rephrase it. When I add a lot of code, I don't have to test as often because usually my logic is correct. The issue is just I am not plugging the plug into the outlet. That's my problem at the moment. Let's see here. We're going to take our target manager. Nope, don't need you anymore. Customer target manager. Nope. We need our candle time manager. Yes, indeed. Okay, let's see. Do I have any prints here? I don't believe so. Let's see, candle timer here. Yep, okay. I think we're okay. Do we do any prints? I don't believe so. Customer manager, don't need you. Customer progress tab, don't need you. Utility, might need you. Maybe. Let's see. We don't do any prints here. We don't do any prints here, and I'm just making sure we don't do any prints anywhere else. Yes? Okay, good. So, let's see. If I plug it in and my logic is impeccable, I just forgot to use it. It reminds me of, I did the math, but man, am I bad at it. Oh boy, and that single line of code will have consequences into the future. The code will remember that. Now let's spawn in the customer. Customer, again, I need your assistance. Do it, I say, do it. It worked for a second, and then it went blank, so it's progress. And I do read that as well, lovely. Okay, well, let's see, do you go green? We read it, jump it, aha. Okay, so good news is that I just think the timer's a little bit finicky, but didn't break, didn't do any of that. So let's see, timer there. And what's supposed to be happening? We should see, and unfortunately I can't show you anymore, but this little black circle should be green. It should represent the timer. Right now, since it's black, we know it's not working. And if I spawn in a customer, I might be able to show you. It flashed green for 1 second to show that, hey, timer's, yeah, see, it was green for a second, and now it's black. It should be green. We should see it ticking down as a circular timer. Yep. So since it's black, we know something's off. It's not being linked correctly. So let's see here. Register new book. Candle timer manager. Yep. Assign seat to candles. Let's try printing here again. So let's print out both of our lists. We want these to have values in them. That is the hope at the moment. So we'll paste you here, save you here, we'll duplicate you here, and we'll grab our seat list and our candle list. We want these to be filled with stuff. So click and play here. Let's see how well that goes. Does it not? You know what? At this point, who can know these things? We'll click on you here, and good. Look at that. We do have, it is getting filled. So these arrays are connected. They are linked. We can double check this by printing out our seat to candle. This is a dictionary, and we are linking everything together. So if I go ahead and save that guy here, we're just gonna get a lot of pairs. And watching the stream is like observing a child take apart their watch and not being able to reassemble it. Funny enough, that was my favorite thing to do. Take apart things and put them back together. I can't say, I don't know how many of you know, I at one point wanted to be an entomologist, so I got really into, well, you know what, actually, maybe I don't want to say it anymore. I don't want to be known for that. Oh boy, you know, excellent, Eris cast, print debugging, it was maybe effective. Let me go ahead and spawn a customer in here. Spawn a customer, okay customer, let's have you sit down. Did we print out the more? Yep, we're good to go. No, I know that well entailed. Oh boy. Well, they are linked up, so we're good to go in that bit. And I'm wondering, why is there a little line here? Who did it? Whose fault is it? You don't have a line. Do you have a line? Let's see. Customer target. Yeah. That's pretty neat. That little line there, it looks nice as a child, but not nice in code. So we're just gonna remove that. That way we can have that saved there. Okay, well, since they are connecting in, thank you for the follow, 11A. Welcome to the stream. Welcome in. She sliced open bugs. Yes, I did. Yeah, you know what? Yes. That's yep. Nothing more, nothing less, nothing more. Let's see here. Seat to candle. Go ahead and do you here. Assign there. Okay, so assign customer to seat. Are we not getting an line that looks good as a child? Feed the kid. And she's doing pretty much the same now, but here the bugs fight back. Yeah, it's not right. This isn't how it's supposed to be. Oh boy. Let's see here. Customer here. We have cannot assign, and then we have here. Oh, you know what? Do we have the timer start? Is the timer starting? We go back here into our customer progress tab. Is the timer actually doing things? Let us click on play again. We'll spawn in the customer, and I want to pause the game and check the values of the thing. So if I go into here, spawn in a customer. Hello, customer. We might have to enable the debug as well. Or no, we wouldn't be able to. Let me pause this guy here. So pause the game. Okay, click on remote. This is the bottom 2. So that's the bottom 2. So I should just be able to do bottom like that. And we should be able to find it. Yep, tabletop here, bottom candle. Look at that, bottom candles. And then we go into here. Let's see, bottom candles. We have candle. Oh, these names need to be changed, but it's okay. Candle, you there. Yep, okay. So what values are we getting? We have a timer, and the timer, do you have anything going on? Nope, you do not. This timer has not a thing. Okay, that's okay. We have current status, we have seat, and this guy here, you have a total max value. Where are we at? Min value, max value. Value? Tint maybe? Wow, hold on. Let me clear my throat. Okay, I think I get it. Maybe, possibly. We have our timer here. You are black, white, and green. And then our candle timer here. Are you black, white, and green? A timer here, black, white, and green. Textures? No, you're black, white, and green. So that's good. These should just be a quick, easy copy and paste over clockwise. All of that's good to go. So something's up. Something is the matter. And then Necrotype Cafe 2, the bugs fight back. And Necrotype 2, where you fight bugs instead of a ghost. Oh boy. Let's see here. If I wonder what's the issue. Right now, or you know what we can do? When we assign it, let's print out the values. I think that'll help. And give me a second to clear way through. Let's see. If I go back into our candle timer here, our candle timer here, let's have you process, if not customer equal null. Are we setting the customer? Possibly, maybe. You know what? Let's do this here. Put this here. Do we ever run into this code? Is it even a possibility that happens? Let's click on levels here. Let's click on you here. Spawn in a customer. So spawn in you. Hello, customer. Go ahead, sit down, have a good old nice seat. And timer.value equals customer.patience value. Oh, hold on. We're gonna be stuck in here, aren't we? Oh, hold on. Yeah, we're gonna be stuck in here. Never mind. That it's running. It's definitely running. It's getting assigned. But our update timer, so update patience bar. Where are we using this at? We are updating the connect customer panel. Update patience bar, update customer status bar dot connect. Are we running into this? If customer to be updated is not equal to customer, otherwise timer dot show, timer dot hide. Where are we starting the timer at? We do it here, timer dot show, timer dot hide. This guy here is timer dot value equals customer patience bar. So you know what? We'll print out the timer dot value. Print timer dot value. Value. There we go. Okay. We'll have that print out. And what about ghost bugs? Spooky. Oh boy, can you imagine how terrifying? Because there's so many bugs already and the lifespans are so short. That would be a lot of ghosts. That'd be a scary thought. Let's go ahead and spawn you in, have you sit down. Cannot assign customer to type. Invalid seat. Okay, so the seat's the issue at the moment. And if we wait here, I just want to double check. Do you go green? You don't go green. Okay, so you here. It says we have an invalid seat. So let's go back into here, Let's you here. Cannot assign customer to candle, invalid seat self, all of these guys here. So if not seat to candle has new customer dot target. Let's go ahead and print out. And I want to print out the seat to candle. And then we're going to do print you here, seat to candle. We'll do that there. And then we'll do you here. There we go. Okay. With that said, that'd be so cool. And tarantulas? Well, you know, funny enough, bugs, speaking of bugs, right? The main character, she has a little spider familiar. You know, that counts. We do have a bug in the game, an adorable little spooter. Let's see, go back into here. Go back to here, and then should be good to go. Okay, we'll spawn in you here. And then, let's see. And arachnids are so unappreciated. They just want to hug your face. Have any of you ever seen a peacock spider? They're adorable. Let's see. Customer, spawn in customer, and I'll give you all the good spiders. Hold on now. Let's not go that far. Let's not go that far. We'll have you sit down. And, okay. So, the customer is linked to the candle. That's good. It is linked. Spawn in the customer again. We'll just spawn in another customer. So, spawn in a customer here. Are you linked? Uh-huh. 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 It's saying that it doesn't have the key. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. What we'll do is, we'll remove you here, and then we'll do print seat list dot size. And then we'll also print here candle timer list dot size. Are these the same sizes? We'll go ahead and click on play here. And does that mean my Spidey sense will be ethereal too? And Peacock Spider Dance YMCA, yeah. And the worst thing about ghost spiders would be the fact that you can't pet them. You know what? Fair enough, fair enough. I can agree to that one. That does sound cute. Let's see, scroll up here. Did we already go across this code? 8. So it says 8 and 8. It does do that there. So what's the issue? Why aren't we able to do new customer dot target? The customer's target apparently does not exist here. Let's go ahead and copy this guy. For some reason, we're not able to find our seat in our list. So if seat to candles has, we'll go ahead and print out you here, print you here. Okay, print that out. Print you out. A lot of opening closing, unfortunately, but that's a-okay here. And I did for this one. Lovely, lovely. Okay, let's see. Spawn you into here. Now, I wonder, and I'll definitely have to do some research into it. Oh, that's a ghost. There's no remove ghost, so well, I could spawn in the thing, but we'll just reset. Okay, spawn in a customer. I'm wondering, of the spider species, what spider is Gabriella most likely to have? What species? I did it again. I did it again. Hold on. Spawn in customer. Spawn in customer. Let's see. Select all of you. Spawn in customer. There you go. Customer. Hello. Okay. You go there. You go there. We have target 3. Target 3. But you don't have a target 3. You're supposed to be a seat. Why are you a target? You're gonna explain? Huh? Target 3. Target 3. Target 3. Target 3. Target 3. Oh. Well then, it would seem to be that we have 2 systems working. We have target 3 here. Okay, if you're target 3 though, and you're our new book, I figured it out. Okay, so yeah, about that. It would appear that when I was doing the book system, I duplicated the targets so that they wouldn't override each other. So we have our old book and then our new book here, and what we have to do is just oh boy, we have our top seat here, and then our yellow seat should go next. Hold on. It's going to be these targets here. Yep, you two here, you two here. We now have, or no, hold on, undo. I know what I did. We have this book here, pink table. We have left seat, right seat. Yes, indeedy. Okay. What we then have to do is do top seat. This is fixable. This is definitely fixable. And our top seats here, our bottom seats here. Yeah, okay, this is okay. This is all right. This is a-okay. We have old book, bottom book, and then we'll go ahead and just, we're gonna have to remove this then, the old book or something of the sorts. For now, I'm gonna do here, and I'm gonna call you our tables. So you're gonna be our tables, T-A-B-L-E-S, tables. And then we're gonna move you guys to here.
Devola just
tables.
Redeemed VIP.
There we go. And congratulations, Devolar, and welcome back into stream. Welcome in. And if you were here, Eska, would you mind giving them VIP, or is this something that I'd have to give it? And it only took 3 hours, but we finally got there. And she looks like she's hanging out with a large black widow from the form of council of spiders. And guess what? Name this the girls, or name the girls, or what do you mean exactly? Oh no, council of spiders. It's called the girls. I see. Gaia, I understood it eventually. And I think it should be easy enough to do /VIP and then @Devolar. There you go. You should have it. Hold on, if I can do this correctly. I can't spell the names. D-O-V-O. There we go. Okay, you should have it now. There you are. Welcome in. Let's see here. I think what we have to do is just grab these tables here, but where are we using the tables at? We are using, and that's what I'm wondering. Yeah, our table guys, and then our targets that, yeah, okay. So the good news is, because these have a little percentage, that means we can use them anywhere we want. I'm going to grab, or actually, we can go ahead and remove you. Yeah, you're good to be removed. We already have tables here. So remove like that, and remove like that. Good, okay. These have been removed. So now we just have our 4 tables. And this guy here, old book, top seat, new seats. We'll remove that in a second. But our pink table, we can now just say, okay, that's the first top 2 seats. So you get that one and you get that one. Next up, we have our next top 2 seats. So let's see, blue table. You're actually going to be our bottom seat. So bottom 1 here, bottom 2 here. Okay. Next up, we have our yellow table. That's going to be our additional top seats. So 3 and 4. And now we just need our bottom seats. So the white table, you are going to be 3 here, and you're also going to be 4 here. Okay, I believe now they should be okay. And was just looking into if I can VIP, and then she just went and did it. Oh, I wasn't sure if you heard me, Eska. My apologies. Does it allow you to do it? You can see if you can test VIP. I know at least if you were to try to. Oh, I don't know. Can I VIP myself? Do I have a little VIP badge? Maybe. Let's see. Spawn in a customer here. Spawn customer. Do that there. Okay, customer, go to your seat. Look at that. Oh, it's doing it. And what's that sound? Hold on. If I click on, where are we at? You here? I believe it's from YouTube, possibly. Yep. Robert Rondon. Thank you for the subscription on YouTube, and welcome industry. Welcome into Candace. So, good news is now they are connecting. You can see it says now top seat 1, but the issue is once she's now awaiting waiter, it's not showing anymore. And if I go ahead and spawn in a customer again, it's semi-working now. You can see when they sit down, yeah, but the timer doesn't reset. Weird. And have to go? No worries at all, Jack. And good luck with not melting from all the candles and leaving the code smoking. Also, have a great week and a nice April Fool's. You too, and you as well. Thank you. And if I write /VIP, it's just VIPs. I see. Got ya. Thank you for looking into it. I remembered, so I wasn't sure, but thank you. So let's see here. With that said, our bottom seats are top seats. For some reason now, our timers aren't showing correctly. So I wonder, disconnect customer panel and connect customer panel. These guys have got to be modified. And welcome in, Rozzy's the Bard. Welcome in. And please correct me if I'm wrong with the name as well, as I do tend to butcher them. So let's see. I think it's the issue of our customer bar time not working correctly. Update patience bar. Yeah. Okay. Max value possibly has to be updated. You can see here our max value equals 0 and all of those guys. So they have to be modified, I would think. This is a candle timer. We have update patience bar here. We grab the timer, do all of this here. And this is part of the, yeah, that works. We have timer.show, timer.hide. We take the max value of the timer. So we're going to do here, if not customer equals null, timer.value, print, and then we'll print the timer.value. Timer.value, like that. What do we get, game? What do we get? Let's see. We have you have you here. Spawn in a customer here. Spawn in a customer, and we should get automatically. As soon as I sit this down, they should immediately have so much printing. And see, yep, that there. Checking all. Cannot assign. Lock status. Cannot assign. Yep, that's okay. Sit down. We have 108, 7, 6, 5, 4. So that's working properly. The timer is working in the background, which is good. 2, 1, and then it goes down. So it's just something to do with the visual of the timer. But we are getting the values correctly, but for some reason it's not updating. So let's see here. Back to what we know works for 100% certain. We have our update, we have our disconnect, we have our set seats, we have update, let's see, maybe this is it? Update status bar, update patience bar. Do we have an update one for you here? Update customer status bar, yeah, that's true. So I wonder why. Max value, minimum value. Yeah, okay. We have update timer color. Something's off. Process timer.value. This value here, I wonder customer patience bar.timer value. Max value, all of you here, timer.show, otherwise timer.hide. Yeah, okay. Let's start off, and actually, no, you're good. And T-3, we have a map engine liftoff. Houston, we have a problem. Let's see here. T3, 2, 1. You here. Over, under, minimum, maximum range. Timer.show, update, customer to be updated. So the time is running, but the color of it is different. And I'm wondering if it's because our maximum value isn't doing it properly. So what I'm going to do is I'm also going to print here. We'll just set this to print out. Max value. And then we'll also, we'll have the max value here. And we can just say it here, actually. And sure can do. Let's see. Let me do that there. Timer.value. We'll go ahead and print out our timer.value, and VALUE, and then we'll also print out PRINT. That's a capital P. I can see that. And we have timer.timer, that's not timer. TIMER .max value. Good. Copy you here. Paste. Now we stretch. Let's do some neck stretches. We'll start off by going to the right a little bit, and all my points are gone from when I had you do the goofy voice. I see. Well, hopefully you feel as though your points were well spent. We'll then go to the right here, left. We'll go to the left here a little bit, and then we'll go to the back a little bit, and then we'll go to the front a little bit, like this. There we are. A nice, good stretch. If you break anything, again, call a doctor, call a lawyer, don't call me. I should not be held liable. I will not be held liable, for you have been warned. And then we'll go to the left a little bit. There we are. Lovely. Oh, that's a nice stretch. Oh, that one's pretty nice. Okay, and if the typing doesn't work in the first time, raise your voice and try again. Assert dominance, T-pose. Let's see. Spawn in our customer. Again, give me 1 second. My nose is not happy with me. Put that button, where are we at? That one there. And there's a suspicious amount of things that you can't be held liable of. Well, no, it's a thing of, you know, if someone were to, for example, what example could I get? If they were to cross a road, you would not be held liable for them crossing the road, would you? No, even if you said, man, I'm gonna cross the road. If they do, just because they heard you say that means nothing. That's their reliableness. 786758557, but the progress isn't updating. The current step, I guess, minimum value, max value, minimum value. We're getting the value, we're getting the max value, but for some reason our timer isn't updating. Tricky, super duper weird. Okay, Our top seat, bottom seat, all of these guys here, our candle timer is supposed to be updating, but it doesn't look like it is. Okay, we'll spawn this guy. I want to see the values. And the model looks like it's glitching when you have to mute or something. It's because I have to, well, my nose blowing. That's just a little bit with the camera. Let's see, levels there, and then we'll go ahead and spawn in a customer here. I want to take a look at the timer. So we'll spawn you, have you sit down here. Yep, it works for a second and then it doesn't work. So we'll pause you. You would be our, I believe, right, bottom third. So let's see, bottom remote here, bottom BOTTOM, bottom candle. It's going to be our bottom, bottom candle. Tabletop, bottom candles, here you are, bottom candle. And we move into you in here and here. Okay, you are our candle left here, number 3, candle right 3. All right, so your meter color, yeah. For some reason, the meter color is different. It's black here. All of the meter colors here are black. Interesting. Or no, hold on. I think I figured it out. Yeah, okay, hold on. Meter color here. Do you possibly have a meter color? Just curious. A customer progress tab. Do you have a meter color? You do. It has been figured out. It has been understood. Copy all the value. Copy this entirely. We gotta go into our candle value, candle timer here, and it was resetting because these values were blank, so. You know, makes sense. I don't like it in the long run, but it makes sense. So we go ahead and paste you here, and then we go ahead and copy you here, and then we go ahead and just paste you here. Now the timers will work, for we have the colors set properly. Oh boy. Copy value, and then we can go ahead and paste you here. So now we should get an updated look at the timer as it's updating in the game in the current time. Let's see, shall we? If I go ahead and click on levels here, click on you here, we now have spawn in a customer, like that. Customer, go ahead, go where you are, and now you can see the timer is working correctly. We can see the timer slowly updating. And now what we need to do is that depending on the timer's percentage, we will then change the animation of the candle. So the candle gets updated depending on what percentage it's reached. Good news is timer is functional, and yes, it works. Look at it go. And look at the little writing as the timer's popping down. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, good to go. Which means I now make a backup. And oh, right, I forgot. We can now delete the old book. Let's do that now too. And thank you for the follow, Ellie Code. Thank you, and welcome into stream. Welcome into things working. Okay, so we'll first start off by doing this here, and we'll say candle timer, FUNCTIONL, candle timer functional. And then we're gonna refactor a little bit now. We know for certain, and let me just double check on what this says specifically. This says adding timers to candles. Yep, we have done that successfully. So I shall go ahead and click on you here, you here. And what we're going to do now is refactor old book. So go to do that there, done. And then we can do that there. And then what we're going to say is refactor, refactoring refactoring, removing code, refactoring plus refactoring. Right now we're refactoring and removing old code. REMOV, removing DAD, refactoring, removing dead code. And we'll do a little comma here. So little comma there, and then we'll copy you here. And I should just be able to do this here, task, and that there. Lovely. Okay, We should be good to go on that one. And why are there 2 of them? What did I do? Oh no, I might have broken it. Refactoring, for some reason. Sure, okay, hold on. I believe I can just do this. And then if I do this here and then that there, and then I were to do this here, yep, let's see. Does it work now? It adds both. Oh, I know why. It's a little comma. What things you learn? Okay, clear like that, and I would have to CLEAR. Got ya. And she's already breaking things. I am. Oh boy. Task here, and then I do this, and I don't add a space. So refactoring, if I do like this and do that, now it's one thing. Got ya. Okay, good to know. Good to know. And then lastly, because I want to make sure, let's see that there. I'll copy this guy here. We'll undo this for just a quick second so I can get the old guy here. So let's see, you there. We'll go ahead and also do this here. So I'll do this guy here. And let's see, that there. We do task there, do that there. And then we do that then we do that then. And then we do this here. Okay, we're back to where we were. Lovely. It's a tricky thing, but I do enjoy the way it looks. It's just, I wish I didn't have to type it out in chat. So do that there. And now we have to add refactoring. So what we're doing specifically is these customer progress tabs are old. We don't need them anymore. So we're going to delete them. We are also going to delete the book, the old book. This no longer needs to be in the game. So we're removing this and we're removing this. That's the tricky part, is just what's going to break. Should we remove them? That's the scary part. But you know what? Yeah, it'll be fine. Let's just start by deleting it. So we'll delete our customer progress tab, customer progress tab. We can go ahead and delete you. So I'll just remove you, delete you. Yep, should be removed. And we'll also delete our book. So book here, book here, because book is also no longer being used. So we'll delete both of them. And then I'll close this. Do not save. Cancel. Don't save. Okay, and we also don't save you here. And that's the fun part. Finding what breaks. Yeah, refactoring's some of my favorites. Just the thing of, look how nice this is. And oh no, now everything's breaking. Whatever shall I do? All right, let's see here. With all of that said, let's start off by just going to a utility here. Utility. What do we see? Anyone angry? No one angry? Okay, well then, we'll also make sure in our cafe that, yep, we'll do else if new book. Yep, we don't have to do that. We just set our customer target manager new book equal to book. Yeah, new book there is going to be a little bit different. You can definitely get slid back over. And then up here, our old book, we just have a book now. Don't need it anymore. We just have a book. And this book actually is going to be, how can we do this? New book scene, preload scene. Don't need to preload any of that. We just have a book. So we can grab here a new book. So new book, you there. You can go into our screen. So if I just find, let's see, you here, customer tab and trash can. Nope. We need to look into our screens. Where are our screens at? We have game objects. We have item manager, screen manager. That's what I'm looking for. Screen manager. Game state manager. That's close enough. Screens. Yes, Fanya. And we'll add our new book to our screens. There you go. New book will go in screens. Okay. From there, we're going to grab our new book, access his unique name, drag and drop it into our cafe here. So book, there we are. On book, screens, new book. And anytime we use this book, we'll just say new book, any of that. New book, don't need ya. Customer target dot new book. Yep. We just need to do new book dot, and then we need to do initialize. So new book dot. And then I believe there is an initialize or something of sorts. If we click onto the script here, we should be able to see what our book is. I forgot about this. I forgot entirely all about that. And starts refactoring, things break. Whatever should I do? Refactor harder. Yeah. Refactor some more. Refactor everything. We can see here, if it is a new book, so register new book targets, we really just need this to say register targets. So I will go ahead and make sure book, yep. And our customer target manager, so customer target manager, you have our book. So I'll just call you book because you are now our sole book owner. You get a book here. Well, if it lets me export var book, it's going to be a new book. So new underscore book. We'll be able to change the name later. You'll be that there. Book in current scope. Oh, I see. Book, you go here. And I've written book so many times, now it just feels like a weird word. That's so weird. Save that guy here. This guy, if book equals or not equal to null, set that there. And hi, Arcaro. Long time no see. Welcome back into stream. Welcome back in. Let's see. Drag and drop now our book into this guy here. Save that guy. Good to go. Good. Okay. And with that said, this guy here, you are, I don't know. It says you're unsaved. So we're not saving you because you don't exist apparently. And back into our cafe here, there was something here I needed to do, I believe. So let's see. Set book. Yeah, set book. You here. Okay. undo, just to make sure what was going on here. We have customer target manager. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We have you there, you there, you there. Then we have a function here called set book, and this is where we do set book at. Yep. So what we're going to do is, you can see book, create a book. I'll hide these guys here. Update level. This is for our new book. Create book.update level. Yep. So what we can say is .book.hide, screens.add child, create a book. Yeah, this is instantiating a scene though. We don't need to do that. We can also hide the book automatically, so we don't need hide. We just need to update the level of the book. So we should just be able to do that there. Move that guy, go back up to here, and no longer is there a set book. There's just going to be book.update level. So book.update level. What's update level? I'm curious to see. And book here, yep. Where are we with our book? We can go ahead and import you. So slide you back over to here, book, and new book. Ah, I see, book. You're just a book. There you go. Okay, and hi, Black Skulls! Welcome back into stream. Welcome back in. And I hope that's a fun state to be in. Book. Let's see. With that saved, anything else I know off the bat? Because it's going to break definitely when I press play. But, it's something, let's see. We'll go ahead and click on play here. And what do we get? Who's angry? Yep, okay, so you here, our customer status tab. Representations of patient's timer. What if we just do this? Wait. Are you okay with that? You're not okay with it. That's okay. Set status tab. Yeah, our customer status tab.seat target, and then connect customer target self. Yep. So for this guy here, we can do a few things. And status tab.hide, and then status tab.hide. Oh, this is old code, I believe. We should just be able to remove this. This should not be needed, I say, and then we need it. Then we really need it. It's all right. We should be a-okay. And status tab.show, yeah, you shouldn't have a status tab anymore. This status tab, if I can recall, is customer here. Go back into here. Yep, status tab is not a thing, open anyway. Status tab, it was an old thing I used to check the status of the customer. Since we don't need it anymore, or since it's no longer a thing, we can just remove it. And there's book. And me, Eris is checking out. Let's see. We go here, and then a little sweat, and yo! Hi, Red Ramek, possibly? Red Ramek Maze. Welcome to stream, and please correct me if I'm wrong in the name as well. And hi, and yo! And I did read that in House of Stream today. Lovely! It's always a fun day when I get to work on my game. And it's even more fun when refactoring is a thing. It's some of my favorite stuff to do. So why are we angry here? Level flavors is object null. I see. Okay, well, level flavors, are you angry? Nope, you're not null. So why are we getting on base object null then? Let's see, you here, candle timer manager. Yep. This is, oh no, we're in cookbook. Yep, we're in cookbook here. Has flavor combos. Cookbook.parent level flavors. Cookbook has second level. Ooh, oh, this is no good. Current level. Is current level angry? No, it's not. It's not angry. I know for certain, I think, or no. Level data, maybe? Nope. Who's angry then? Oh no. I completely forgot to check the code of the book. Hold on. Let me go into our backups here. And where are we at with book.gd? What's going on in this function? And I don't know why it changed from, oh, I see you. Welcome back in, Golgamoth. Welcome, and that's great. I'm mostly resting. Sundays every day off. Well, I hope you have a lovely rest, and I'm happy you decided to share your rest with me as well. Right, birthday. Isn't it your birthday? Happy birthday. I believe, right? If I remember correctly. Oh boy. And I did read that as well. Lovely. I'll go ahead and slide this guy over so I can see. So our book was responsible on function ready. We had an open book, assign book, class, or assign customer, allow book to open, close book, task activated. We have that on ready. I'm not seeing anything that would reason us to need or for there to be a problem with this here. We have get unlocked flavors, has unlocked flavors. Yeah, why are you angry? Level flavors on object type nil. Nil. Cafe here in our cafe, we have a book possibly. Is that why it's angry? We have you guys here. Okay, well, what we'll do then, our book here has sandbox level. Is that why you're angry? Possibly. This is our book. This is our current book. Our test level, yeah. Okay, well, I'll close this guy. What we'll do is we will reload our current project. Sometimes that helps. And with that said, let's see what it gives us now as I get a little bit of tea. Tasty. Okay, so back to here. I'll click on play, and are we going to get the same null error? We are not. It really is sometimes just, have you tried turning it on and off again? Oh my, I was wondering, nothing linked to book there. But it works now, so that's good. Okay, levels. Now I'm expecting it to break. Definitely. We have broken. Okay, so something about level flavors. Are we not setting the current level? That's what it's saying. Current level apparently is null, if I'm not mistaken. If we go back up here, current level, yes, current level is set to null. Okie dokie. That means that we have to set the cafe level here, I'm guessing. Current level. And where do we set the current level at? Cookbook.current level. Yes, current level equals level data. So in our cafe here, on our guy here, where we set our level data at, set level data. Yeah, level data goes here. And we're setting the level data here. And cookbook.current level equals level data. So I'm wondering, does that just mean we have to do this sooner in our guy here? What if we just use this guy? Stats, load stats, stat list, you here. And if I just go ahead and move you up to here, possibly? Here and here, maybe? Oh, you know what we can do? This might help a little bit. And I've created your deepest horror and string discussion. Oh no, and taste tea. Yeah, taste tea. And that's great. And I did read that as well. And oh boy, Pala, do I want to check? Do I want to know? What we'll do is we will have a bool here that says if the level data has been loaded. So we'll do on our set level data. We'll at the very bottom here do level data.loaded. So current utility.current level. Do I ever set the current level? Yeah, level data dot, so cookbook.current level equals level data. Yeah, cookbook.current level. There should be a current level, I believe, in utilities, no? Utility.current level, or possibly utility.current level. I would assume as much would be this guy here. Current, let's see. Go into here, control F, current, and I got to go though. I got lost and loose ends to tie up, and nice to see you again. Of course, thank you, Black Skulls, and you must confront your deepest horrors if you ever expect to overcome them. Well, the good news is an ad break should be soon, so we can definitely, maybe I don't wanna, maybe I don't wanna. Current level, current underscore level, current level equals level data. Yeah, where are we doing this at? Current level data. Let's see, I'm actually, yeah, where are we looking at this at? We see it in player, we see it in actions, all of this guy here. So I would assume this would be set here. So back to here, current level data equals level data. Nope, what we'll say instead is cookbook.current level. Yeah, cookbook.current level. We don't need to set the cookbook.current level. Where do we use this at? Current level. This should all be its own thing. This should exist in utility.current level data. Yeah, it needs to be changed. Okay. Well, good news is there's a super duper easy way to fix that. Control Shift F, Control Shift F, and then find, and I want to replace this cookbook.current level. This is instead going to be utility dot. So we find it all here, we paste that here, and it's actually going to be utility level. So double checking here, utility dot, and then if we go into utility just to make sure, utility, utility current level data. Yes, utility dot current level data. We can go ahead and replace all. There we are. Replace you all there. Reload from here. Reload. Good to go there, hopefully. And now back in our cafe here, utility.current level data. Yes. Do we use you anywhere here? Let's just double check here. We do use you in some areas here. We use you in spawn. We use you in set level data. So we should just be able to do level data.cheat. Current level data equals level data. Yeah. Okay. What if we do that instead? How do we feel about that, game? Right now, we're not getting the level data, so something's going off there. I'm just guessing it's going to be order of operation. And for here, what we're going to do is get unlock flavors and combo status. Where do we use this at? We use it in our cookbook and in our right page, our dish right page. And this is set during our set value. So if we find this guy here, where are we using this at? Oh, you know what? I think I know why it's angry. We need to do a function for our book called like initialize or something. It should be a thing, but I think the old book, because it wasn't created yet, that it was okay. So let's see if our new book's seen here, new book GD. We should have a function called something like initialize. So let's see here, ready, yep. And we have utility open book, yep. Utility set books open, assign menu keys, set tabs, yes. Okay, I know what we need to do. We need to do a function called set book. Book here, like that there. And then we set you to a void like that there. And this only runs when we're good to go. So this is assign menu keys. Assign menu keys should be okay, I think, but I don't know. Set pages, books, pages, emit. These are all, what is it called? Not functions. These are all signals. So I think it's okay to do that there. We'll remove all of you here. And then we just need to find one. I believe in our cafe, we should have one like an emit that says something, something registered. So let's see. We have initialize managers. You there, you there. Yep. We should be able to initialize. So let's go ahead and copy you here. Copy you. So initialize managers.emit. So we'll go back into our book. Here you are. Yes. Utility dot. So do utility dot, utility dot, you there dot connect. And then we'll go ahead and do you here, set book. There you are. Okay. That should work, I think, because now it has the information it needs. Fingers crossed. Let's see. We're in the game here, levels, and you here. The order of operations is now angry. So let's see. Cafe here, book.update level. Yes, update level is not a thing. I see. Update level is a thing, though. Ah, test level. I see. Okay, well, update level is not a thing. It is a thing, though, game. It is a thing. You just don't believe it's a thing. It's okay. I understand why, but you're wrong. Let's see. Update level's not a thing. Is it because book's not a thing? If we go back up to here. Book. B-O-O-K. Book is null. Yes, indeedy. Okay, let's just double check here. Cafe should have a @export var for a book. Do you not have a book? Hold on. Book. New book equals you there. I see. That's why we have to make sure we drag and drop our book here. There you go. Okay. Save that now, close you now, see if we're all good. And dumb question, as a non-coder myself, what does utility do exactly? It is you could think of it as the brains of operation. In programming, these codes are their own islands, and you have to make areas for them to communicate with each other. That's why things like these emit and connect signals exist. So what Godot and a lot of other programs allows you to do, and I forget what they're called. Sometimes they're called singletons, sometimes they're called global, but it's a script, it's a hub. If I go into utility here, it's a hub that I can use anywhere in my code. So if I want to link something to something else, they gotta go through the airport of utility to get there. And that's why all of these signals are here, because I can use utility anywhere. But for example, if I'm in level data and I wanna have something come from dish write page, I can't do it because level data doesn't know what dish write page is. So I have to go from level data to utility to dish write page. And it's probably the biggest file currently. Oh yes, it just definitely is. It's the file that always gets modified. Yep, biggest file. And this is a year and a half of not refactoring. I've not refactored this since the beginning. A lot of this is dead code that I'm saving for a fun day. Let's see, save that there, click on there, and I see it. Yep, and not a dumb question at all too. That's the fun of this is that most people might, well, some people might not know, some people might know, but it's always fun to be able to explain. Guys, if I can get better at explaining it, oh, hold on. Why are you angry? Current level flavors. Yep. Okay, now why though? Why? Have you ever considered why? Member flavors has flavor combos, current flavors, object current level is still null. Get unlocked flavor status, you here. Okay, so where are you used at? Get unlocked flavor status, you are used here on our right page. In our cookbook, you use that here and here. Yeah, set values. Where are your values being set at? Let's double check here. You are being set here. Set values. No, this is a different values thingamajiggy. We have you there for our book. Book, are you not being initialized correctly? Book here. Let's see. Book. Oh, right. It's new book. New book here. Okay. New book is also super duper big too. Unfortunately, this might be the second biggest one, which is sad, but yeah, that's gonna be changed. Hopefully, and then it never gets changed. Oh my, test level there, that there. So set book, aren't we using set book here? Do we go to this function? Let's see, if I click on play and we do all of those things, it's still saying it's null is the issue. So I click on you there. We are going to it, we are getting to it. And then set tabs happens, and then we skip over. And do we get, or not step into, step out of, and we're good to go, I think. And now we go over, so let's see, continue, and there's nothing more permanent than a temporary solution. That's the thing, if it works, you know, no need to go do it yet, technically speaking, which I do enjoy. And set book pages, emit, yeah. And this is where we apparently run into our problem. Current level flavors. Current level seems to be null. What I want to do is find out why that's the case. If we open up our new book here, so new book, GD, all of that there, and we go and do you here, let's print, and we'll grab the utility. So print utility dot current level. Are we getting our current level data at the moment? So click on you there, and click on play. Are we getting it? Is it being received or is it no? If I click in the levels here, we should get paused and then it'll be brought into here. And we are currently, nope, it's not no. It is our sandbox level, which means that something else is going wrong. So I'll go and close this guy, reopen it. We're just not accessing the right guys then. So let's see if we can figure that out. Levels here, you here, you here. Yep, okay. So current level flavors. Current level, whomst. I got ya. Find, replace, utility, utility dot level data. I forget what I called it, which is no good. Oh boy, let's see, go back into utility here, utility. Utility, you are called, if I go all the way back to the top here, boop, 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 boop. Let's see. You are called our current level data. That makes sense. I don't know if I want to call it current level data or current level. They seem pretty similar. We'll go back into our cookbook, and cookbook's another one too. Cookbook's another hub in my game. It hosts all the flavors, the flavor combos. It hosts the recipes. Anytime I want to talk about the flavors and the cafe part of the game, I go to cookbook. Utilities for more so for main things and things that aren't specific to the cafe part of the game. So everyone has like a little, it's like a town and a mayor and things of that nature. And hi, almighty Tundra. Welcome to the stream. Welcome in. And the game dev bug bit me. Hello, and welcome back in the stream. Oh no, what a terrible condition. What unforeseen circumstances. Let's see here. If we then go to this guy, our cookbook, we replace it. It's going to be utility.current level data, replace all. This should hopefully fix it. This guy here, no longer a thing. Remove! You no longer exist. You're not a thing. Goodbye. And what's this? Hi, is it Poochie? Punchy, maybe? Welcome in the stream, and please correct me if I'm wrong, and I did happen to butcher her name, but hi, welcome in the stream. Welcome into refactoring. Some of my favorite things to do when it comes to, we're in. Things aren't crashing. Look at that. And me boil some water for some al dente jazz. Look at that. We are in here. The book does work. Open, close. Can we flip the book? We can. So it seems to be the case that we may have correctly deleted it. The issue is just now, we have a lot of dead code we need to remove. Dead code and things that need to be renamed. So we're working our way along. We're working our way downtown. Let's go ahead and spawn in a customer. So spawn in a custom ya. Hello. And hi, blood priestnik. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back in. Reminder, folks, to take a break, save, stretch, hydrate, and eat if you haven't in a while. Well, thank you, and I do agree 100% to that message. Thank you for the PSA. And things aren't crashing yet. Jax is a little bit more hope than me. And hi, is it Allie? Welcome in the stream. Welcome in. And please correct me if I'm wrong in the name as well. And hi, nice game. Well, thank you. And hi. And hey, you need a console in your game? This guy here. This is a, what is it called? Plugin. It's a Godot plugin. It is Pinku Console, if I'm not mistaken. I just saw it. P-A-N-K-U, Pinku Console. Yep, if you go into your asset library up here, you'll be able to grab it. And what it allows you to do is, I like thinking of it like Minecraft cheats. I wanted to have some sort of thing that allowed me to type in commands. So it connects to a script and the script runs functions. So it's like a signal manager. And I'm doing my animation alongside you. Well, best of luck. I hope you have a lot of fun. And as you wish, proceed to inhale industrial amounts of opium. And she reminds me of the keep yapping cat. That's a new one. Oh boy. And let me see, did I miss anything else? I don't believe so. I did read that as well. Lovely. Oh, look at it. Timer's working. It's working. That's good. That's great news. Look at that. Okay, well, since it seems to be the case that the timer is functional, and also I don't have the thing that you require. The issue is in the we might have to go back. We might have to go back a little bit. I had a cheat in my game that allowed me to click on an order and get it in game. I don't have that anymore. So yeah, that'll be a thing I'll have to work on off stream, but yeah, now I can't just immediately get a cheat of whatever the customer wants to order. I could just click it in the book and it would give it to me. So that's that's a bit of a shame, but that's all right. Well, good news is we were able to remove it. Everything is running functionally, which now means that we get to, and I did read that as well, lovely. Now, since it is working, it's functional, I'll go ahead and commit it, we'll push it, save it, and then we'll rename everything. And just write SV_cheats true in your console. The good source engine derp. And Eris fixes cheat, adds cheat to the finished game. Well, You'll only get it if you have the cheat mode enabled, which you won't. That's developer mode. And what? Could you elaborate what you mean a little bit, Poochie? Or is it punchy? I can't tell. And let's see here. Delete DELETED OLD BOOK plus CUSTOMER customer tab. Good. Okay, and we'll commit and push. So now if we make any mistakes going forward, we do have a backup. That's always super duper important. Oh, you know what I do want to check? Let's go back into the game. I want to see if the changes we made also go back to the test, or not the test. Right now we're in the test level, but if we were to go, for example, into level 1, do we get any angry bits? Nope, we're good. Okay, I think we're good. It's not angry. It's pretty good. This is correct. This is also correct here. So those are the only reds we're getting, which means good. Lovely. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I want to rename new book to book. That's one thing. I also want to redo our, what is it called? Our candle timer here. I want to make sure that these candle timers are different. I don't want to call them customer panels. That's another thing. And thank you for the follow. I'm gonna say Poochie probably, or maybe, maybe it's Poochie. Thank you for the follow and welcome into the stream. welcome in. Let's start there. Let's start by redoing our book. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to call this our book here. And this is where it gets a little bit finicky. We might destroy everything. We might not. It might all burn down. But yeah, you never know until you try. We're gonna type in book here. And in our new book guy, we should have a new book or book underscore new book. So new underscore used book. There we are. I'm just gonna rename you now. So we're going to go back to you here. Go back to you here. New book. We're going to rename you to book. And then we're going to rename you to book. So you get renamed to book. And then you get renamed to book. So book, there we are. And Poochia, and it's French. Oh, let's see here. We'll then go back to our guy here and we'll do Control-Shift-F. Anywhere I use new book, I'm now going to replace it. So replace the entire Godot guy. Anywhere new book's used, we are now going to say book. And this should hopefully fix everything where the book gets used. There's only apparently 3 places I use that at, which is interesting. I would have not guessed that. Why are you angry? Book is, oh, I know why. Okay, let's go back into book here. Go back into you here. Yup. And you are book. Oh, never mind. I don't know why you're angry. Why are you angry? Let's see. And book, and my head is going to explode. Oh boy. Why is it mad? Book here, could not find book in current scope. Book exists though. Book is a thing. You just don't want to acknowledge its presence. Shame on you. We have book here, class name. Okay, well, when in doubt, reload the project and let's see where we're at. I'll get some coffee here, or not coffee, tea. Tea today is what I'm having. And, oh, you know what, we can go a little bit longer before well, no, never mind, plurals are about to start. I take it all back. Did I also fix the other thing? Let me just double check here. And shots, word of the day, book. Let's see. You hear, we open. Game seems to be functioning for the most part. Let's go a little bit further here. Oh boy. Click on you here. Okay, game's working. We're in here. We renamed the book. The book is renamed. Lovely. So now we just need to rename some variables and then we should be good to go. With that said and done, yeah, we'll do the ad break now since it's about to run. I'll have a little bit more of my tea. And we have about 30 more minutes after that. As I said before at the beginning of stream, usually I stream for about 4 hours. Today we're doing 3 hours and a half because I have things I have to take care of. So we're gonna take a little bit early. And let me get that tea. Tasty. And after a few shots, I can't read anymore. Oh boy. And it definitely feels like at some point, words just stop looking like words, which is weird. It's super duper weird. Let me go ahead and click on this guy here. And I think we're all good to go. Yep, here's our book. Okay, so when we come back from the outbreaks, we'll do all of that. Unfortunately, I have a print that I did not get rid of. This is why we use the form for the printing, so I can see exactly where you hail from. Let's see. Okay, I got lucky. I got really lucky with that one. Lovely. Okay, let's do some next stretches while we're waiting on the ad break then, shall we? Let's start off by going to the left a little bit here, slowly but surely. If something breaks, if you feel something, it feels a little bit off, I should not be held liable. Call a doctor, call a lawyer, but don't call me. Not my fault. Let's then go to the right here a little bit. And then we'll go to the front a little bit. And then we'll go to the back a little bit, just a little bit, just a smidge, just a tad. Another one you can do is you can go to the right here. You can hold it for about a minute, but we don't have time for a minute. So hold it for a few seconds here, you know, here and there. And then another one you can do is also go down. That one you can also hold for a minute. So about like 4 minutes in total. A minute here, and then on the other two sides. That one's also pretty nice. And if you can, I would also recommend getting up to stretch your legs. So, for example, maybe doing some hamstring stretches and touching your toes. That can also be handy. Of course, I can't do that at the moment, but it's a good idea to get into the habit of it. As the more you worry about your health now, the less you'll have to worry about it later. Super duper important. Let's go to the left here, hold it for a smidge or two, and then we will go down a smidge or two, like so. Lovely, lovely. Okay, I think of all then twist your neck, just don't do it faster. Twist your neck, just don't go fast. Trust me, kid, I'm gonna take you far places. Oh boy. I think of all of them, this has gotta be my favorite. This one here, and then also a little bit of this one here. That one there too. Those are quite nice and relaxing. I think of all the things I'm gonna have to worry about for programming, it's gonna be my wrist and it's gonna be my neck. Oh boy, sometimes, you know, braces are good for typing, but for long amounts of typing. But funny enough, I haven't used them in quite a good few months. I'm not sure if that's a good or bad thing. They're meant to, what's the word I'm looking for? Preemptive? Maybe. Preemptive. What does that word mean again? Something that happens before or to a precaution before it. Preemptive. Preemptive. Double checking. Take an early to prevent. Oh, I was right. Yeah. It was a preemptive to make sure that I didn't have long-term wrist pain. Oh boy, let me get a little bit more water, and then I believe we should be good to go. Let's see that they're out there. Trust me, kid. My mom told me not to trust purple women. You know what? Fair enough. Good advice. And
Smile and
hydration
nod,
sure
just
can do it.
redeemed hydrate.
Welcome into stream. Smile and nod. Welcome in, and welcome back. Hydration can't do. Water has been consumed. And the eyes. They say not to trust. What do you mean? My eyes are very trustworthy. Blink, blink. Oh boy. And nana, hold on. What did you just type? Oh my. No clue what that is. And I did read that as well. Lovely, lovely. Okay, with that said, we'll go ahead and save you there. Click on you here. All right, yes. So the last thing we would be able to do is, and he's speaking the language of the gods. Oh boy. Let's see. We will go back to our candle timer. And what you can see is disconnect customer panel, for example. We're going to do Control-Shift-F, replace here, and instead of disconnect customer panel, we are instead going to call it DISCONNECT-CANDLE-TIMER. Disconnect candle timer is what I'm going to rename it. So we rename it, we select it all. Next up, we have update customer status bar, going to be renamed. So I'll do Control-Shift-F again, or Curse of the Fallen. You know, someone's came in here before and just started doing, I believe it was either a summoning ritual for Cthulhu or a banishment ritual. I forget which one. Oh boy. We'll go ahead and replace this guy. And instead of update customer bar, it's going to be update UPDATE-CANDLE-TIMER. Update candle timer. We'll then replace all for here. Next up, we have update candles, update candle timer, update timer color. I believe all of these in disconnect candle timer. Yes, that's right. I think DISCONNECT. Yes, that's right. That is indeed correct. So let's see. You there, update status, I believe, let's see, connect customer panel, let's see, find you all. Where are we using you at? I see. Well, find and replace, so Control-Shift-F, Control-Shift-R, use it in 2 areas. So instead of connect customer panel, it's going to be connect candle timer. So CANDLE_TIMER, connect candle timer, should be good to go, like that. Close you here, yep, set seat. All of you guys here, update timer, do you make sense? Just about, yes indeed. Disconnect candle timer, update candle, yep. Okay, let's click on play and see what we get in discount candle timer. Oh boy, for free 99. We'll click on you here for levels, click on you here. We'll go ahead and spawn you here. Spawn, spawn customer, yep, spawn customer in. So far so good, things seem to be working. Customer, go ahead, sit down. You should have a little green timer, just like that. It's slowly ticking down, and then you'll be waiting as you're waiting. And then if I go ahead and take your order, you should then update your guy again. Good to go, lovely. Okay, so since everything is all nice and good, and I'm wondering as well, let's spawn in a customer with a specific dish. So I'm gonna spawn in a dish here, and we'll just do a spawn 1-1, whatever that is. And then we'll spawn a customer. So 1-1, and then we'll spawn in a customer who wants an order of 1-1. So we'll just do 1-1-1, 1-1-1-1-1. There you go. Hello, customer. You're gonna want this dish. It's probably, oh, I can check now too to see what it is. It is a sweet, sweet cookie. That's what they're going to want. And connect candle timer. Let's see, you there? Do you want a sweet, sweet cookie? You do, look at that sweet, sweet cookie. And spawn wanna. Let's see, if I go here, you here? Yup, you're gonna eat it. And what I wanted to check was the timer disconnect. We want it to go back to black as soon as they're done. So let's see, you're eating, you're taking forever, but go ahead, I suppose. You're good to go there, the timer gets hidden, and you go there. And then we need the timer to show. So no, timer doesn't need to show. This is just for debugging's sake. So no, we're good. And I also want to see for the Claude case of when a customer gets too angry about their dish. So we'll let that run out. I'll get some tea here and num. Let's see, you there? And welcome to delicious. And awaiting dish. They are angry. Look at them go. Look at them run. Okay, now, since we have finished refactoring, we can call that a check mark there. So I'll go ahead here, do that here, go ahead and do you here, and do squiggly done. And I see a red timer, and I want it painted black. Oh boy, black like my soul. Oh boy, we'll go ahead and remove that guy there. Next up, what we need to do, we've added the timers. Now we need to make sure that the timer updates its visual look depending on the percentage. So we need to figure out what percent we want our timers to change. Right now, if I click on you here, what you can see on under candle timers, we have none, low, medium, and full. So we need to figure out what numbers we want. At the moment, I believe, and let me pull this up. None is about 0. So none is INACTIVE. Oh, right, I forgot. It's not C++, not C++. There. Oh, that's wrong too. That's definitely not a language. And I saw that redeem. I did. And game name? Could you elaborate what you mean? Do you mean my game? If so, my game is called Necrotype Cafe. And I can also do, let's see, it's gonna be exclamation NECROTYPE. There we are. Is a game I'm currently making. Right now it's in the prototype stage, but you can try it out on itch. So let's see, you there. And with that said, what else am I going to do? The game you're making? Yep, the game I'm making is called Necrotype Cafe. It is a rhythm typing cafe game, and today we're spending time on the cafe portion of the game, making it easy to understand what the customers want, what they're doing, what's their patience at. That's what we're doing at the moment. And then once we do that, we'll work on the tutorial, and then this version of the game will be updated to whatever, or to replace the one that's on itch at the moment. So let's see, with all that said, none is inactive. Low is, if I check our concepts here, low is 40 to 0. So we'll do 0 to 40, 0 to 40%. And then we have here our medium, and our medium is said to be 70 to 40, so 40 to 70, 40 to 70, 40 to 70%, like that there. And then lastly, our full. This should have a comma, and you're going to be 70 to 100%. These are just numbers we spitballed. They don't have to be, but these are the ideas, is that the numbers here. Am I wondering, do we want to make this an enum? Or, do we want to make the numbers an enum, or do we want to make them a variable? I mean, I do like my enums as numbers. They're quite fun. But it would mean, or it would be a little bit tricky to know, I guess, the difference between them. But you know what? I say we go enum variable. Should we? Yeah. Okay, so to do that, we just do low equals 40. And then we do a comma. And then we set this to medium equals 40, comma. That thing there. So medium equals 40, comma, full equals 40. Oh, hold on. 40, low, you're going to be, you would reach, or you would drop down from, okay. So if it's this or less, that's what we'll say. Or no, if it's this or more. So if it's 70 or more, then it's full. So we'll do 70 or more. If it's 40 or more, then it's medium. And then, oh, I forget how I did the logic. 40 or more is not medium though. It's gonna be something else, I believe. We have 40, 70, and 100. Yeah, okay. So if it's more than 70, then it's going to be full. 70 or more. Medium is 40 or more, and then low is going to be 40 or less. So low is the default. So I should do none is equal to 0. We can definitely do that there. No, said none equals to 0. It's inactive. And then our low. Yeah, how do we want to do that? 40 or more, 70 or more. We could definitely say full, I guess. Then we can make our full 80, and then set our medium to be 50, and then 50 and below. So 50 and yeah, 50 to 80 could be medium, 80 to 100. And then if it's not medium, so if it's not 50, then it's below. So yeah, okay, yeah. We'll do 50 here, 50 here. And then I'm wondering for 80, 50, 60, 70, 80, 50, 60, 70, 80, 80, 90, 100. And Bobby looks concerned. What are you doing? Math, I say math. Of course he's concerned. I am too. But welcome in, Lazy Love. Welcome in the stream, and welcome back in. Let's see, yeah. How do we want to do this? How do we want to set this up? I don't quite like this one just because of the way it feels. The thing is, I've done a scoreboard before. So if I were to, for example, go to here, and we were to go to score. So I were to do, let's see, what was it be? We can go to utility. I believe it's a utility. And is Bobby not a math guy? Do you think he's a math guy? Does he look like he has the capacity for big computations? He's just a cute guy. That's all he needs to be in life. If I scroll down here, we should be able to see it. Possibly here, or it's either in here or in Scorekeeper. I'm not sure where. Enums should be visible. Oh, here we are. Yes, you can see 10 to 100%. If it's 100% or more, 80% or more. Okay, so I guess we do this. The issue is the fail. The fail is the least one. So we could just do the numbers here. 80, 40, 80, 50, 100. Yeah, 40, 80, 50, something like that. And then 0 would be our fail, or yeah, 0 would be our fail. And Bobby's solving complex equations while staring into the void. He's in his own little world. Yeah, okay. In that case, we will do here. And it'll be 80 to then 50 to then 30. Yeah, 80, 50, 30. That's what we'll do. And the void contains the answers that we're all too afraid to find. And he has a brain in every tentacle, so you could argue he has a lot of muscle memory. Terrible. Shoot, get out of here with that. Let me get some tea here. The void contains the answers that we are too afraid to find. When you look into the void stares back. Oh boy. What we're going to do is upon updating your status, we have here disconnect. This process here is responsible for doing our value. So, how can we take the percentage of the value? Is there a way we can see the percent? Max value, min value. I would assume there's a way to get the percentage of a timer. Yeah, maybe there's a little bit of math. There's got to be some sort of dividing by the maximum amount, right? That would be the timer. The percentage, I never liked percentages, I'll be honest. You know, I was more of an algebra person. Algebra was very fun. Yep, adorable. And shooing away lovely viewers, how despicable! Oh boy. And well, the thing is just, you know, when you make a bad pun, you have to really think about your choices in life. You have to be set aside and given time to think back on your actions and really consider if it was worth it. Most of the time, I believe you just go, yeah, it was worth it. I'd do it again. Oh boy. Oh me, oh my. Let's see. Godot for get PRCENTAGE of TIMER. Get percentage of timer. It's math. I know it's math, but I just percentages are never my thing, and no bad puns go unpunished. Exactly. And maybe Tundra's a dad. They can't help but make bad puns. Everybody's I knew it. All right. You really think that? Well then, sorry for in advance what I'm about to say. Every pun is worth it then, you all must think you're so punny. Yeah, how's it feel? How's it feel? Wait. Oh boy. Alrighty, you're good at choreograph scene. Oh boy. So it seems to be the case of, percentage is done via, let's see, percentage completion percentage is done here. So we'll do a function and let's see, update TUP-DAT, and don't worry, there's no pun intended. Disgusting. Let's see, update percentage, update percentage, PERCENTAGE, update percentage. And then we'll go ahead and do a void here, void, and then this is going to go here. So Google says this is it. Before I end up copying and pasting. I'm going to try to understand it first. You know, let's report whether or not I understand it. You know, that maybe not. We'll see. We'll definitely see. Okay, I'll grab this guy. We'll bring it into concepts, and I'll pull out a calculator. So let's go back into draw here. And, oh, draw's not the right one. I need to bring you to concepts. And, I think it's an edge case when the streamer does it. And every pun, no matter what, whether chatter, errors are bummy. Oh boy. Let's see here. If I go ahead and select this guy and scroll down, let's see if we can figure out this math. So, completion percentage. This is going to be out of 100%. If we were to, for example, have a timer that had the total of, how can we do this? Okay, let's just say 10. 10 is the total, so 10 is the total, and we have a current time of 4. Yeah, let's just say 4. 10 is the total, 4 is the time. Okay, so the wait time, that's going to be 4 minus time left. Ooh, what's the wait time? Hold on, wait time. Wait time. Wait time is, I don't know what the wait time is. Wait time and time left. Wait time is the total time, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on. Wait time isn't a thing in a timer, I believe. Timer, wait time, hold on. Wait time, no, wait time's not a thing. Okay, that's okay. I'm guessing the wait time's just going to be a variable then. Wait time is the total time used up, if I'm not mistaken then. Hold on, let's see, go back to you here. And do I have to agree not to be bad? And Senor Mud? And timer sleep? Is there a timer.sleep? Hold on, I'm curious to see. Timer.sleep, sleep, is it a thing? I don't think so. No, let me move you here. Timer.sleep and banned. Oh boy. You hear. Timer.sleep. Is that a thing? It says that it is not a thing. I'm not getting a thing that pulls it up. Okay, so let's see. We have to take, if I go to here and then I go to, where are we at? Math. Here, yes, okay. So, update, and I wonder why it's not doing the thingamajiggy. Hold on, let me grab that there. I thought I did do the completion. What are we at in terms of refactor moving? Oh, I see. I get it now. Hold on. We need to do here. Adding percent, timer percent. TIMERPERCENT. Adding timer percent. And then if I go ahead and do something like this task and that there. There we are. Now it's added. Okay. So in concepts here, we have wait time minus time left divided by wait time times 100. My guess is maybe wait time is total time then. So is this going to be then, if I go and erase here, is this then, if I move you here, we have our wait time, which is 10. So 10, and then we have the time left, which is 4. So 10 minus 4 equals 6. And then it's going to be 6 divided by our wait time. Well, so 10 times 100. No, that doesn't sound right. Timer wait time, that's 10. Time left is 4. We then get 6. And then, yeah, it's brackets. And then wait time, which is going to be 10 times 100, which is 1,000, I think, right? 10 times 1,000, but that doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right at all. Yeah, 10 times 100, I think it's 1,000. Hold on. Calculator time. Yeah, 10 times 100 equals, yes, 1,000. Okay, that doesn't work. All right, time to go to Google. And let's see here. How to get percent, how to get PRCENT, how to get percent of a number versus WHOLE, versus whole. And once upon a time, wait against the time elapsed. Or once upon a time, wait against the elapsed. The percentage masked. Terrible, I say. No, boy, it is always time to fight to disagree. Oh, boy. Okay, here we are. It's now saying, if we click on you here, to find it, or to find a percent of a number, we do that there, that there. Okay. So the percent here, this here, I paste this here. Okay, math time. Time to do the math. Yep, beep, boop, boop, beep. To find the percentage of a number versus the whole, divide the part by the whole, no. I'm just getting flashbacks. This is horrible. Okay, it's fine. Right, divide the part by the whole and multiply by 100. Part divided by whole times 100 to find the percentage of a number. Okay, to find a percent of a number, And does the Godot not have a tool to do that? I don't believe so, math. And hey, my haiku was fabulous. It was too many puns. There are too many puns, I tell you. And 10 divided by 6 equals 0.6. So is it then hold on, if I grab this guy. That does sound right. Whole. It's whole, W-H-O-L-E, whole, W-H-O-L-E, whole divided by part, P-P-A-R-T, part, you do the whole divided by part, and then you then multiply it by 100? Or no, you multiply by 10 maybe? No, multiply by 100? I think possibly. Whole divided by part, and that would be 10 divided by 4, so 10 divided by 4, so 10 divided by 4. You're at the calculator here, 10 divided by 4, let's see. My mind isn't able to do the math at the moment. 10 divided by 4, 2.5. Okay, 2.5. That makes sense, right? No, it wouldn't be 25%. Oh boy, okay. 2.4, 10 divided by 4, 2.4. And then 2.4, you times, yeah, so because 0.6, oh no, my head. Okay, it's okay. 0.6 times 100. This is hurting my head. 10 divided by 4 is the 60. 10 divided by 4, is it 4 divided by 10? Yeah, 4 divided by 10. 4 divided by 10. Yeah, okay. 4 part divided by whole. Part divided by, makes sense. Okay, part divided by whole. Hold on. Let me just do that there. It's part divided by whole. Let me move you here and here, and small divided by big. Yeah, Eska, stop it. No, he's helping. Let him help. And 240% left. And hi, Rye. Welcome into Siri. Welcome into math. Let's see. Okay, so in that case, you go here, yes, and then part divided by whole. Like what the thing says, that does make sense. Okay, good, and I love math. And yeah, let's not divide with a whole. Hold on, let's not divide with a whole with a part. Bad idea. That does make, oh no, I'm telling ya, division, not my favorite. Never my favorite, especially long division. Oh boy. So the part divided by whole, this would give us 0.4, and then you multiply it by 100, that gives you the percentage. That does make sense. Part divided by 4 times 100. That's what this is saying. So part divided by whole times 100 times 100. So that means that if we take, let's see, 7 divided by 8 equals times 100, that means that it is 87.5%. Yeah, okay, I understand it. We're good. We are good. And the real question is the sum of the parts greater than the whole? Don't ask me those type of questions. My mind is not able to process much at the moment. Oh boy. Well, that said, okay, I understand. And thank you for the explanation as well, Eska. That definitely did help as yeah, blocks of words hurt. They do. I have to see the example, definitely. Okay, let's go back into programming now that we have an understanding. It's part divided by whole times 100. So that's to say our part is our wait time. Our whole is not our timer left. It's going to be our timer.max value. So let's go ahead and grab that. And our timer value is how much time has elapsed. So timer.value is that instead. So we do timer.value part minus the whole, and then we divide it by the whole. So this is going to be this here, and then we're going to use times 100. That there. That's what it should be. And BRB refactoring math! Oh boy. Now that we have this good to go, we can now go ahead and have it print out our percentage. And I will do here I'm gonna call it a percentage, timer percentage. Time percent. Percentage was a good word. Patience percentage, timer percent, timer percent, timer PRCENT. Timer percent, there we are, copy save. Print goes into here, and then now in our process we make sure we call the function. It's super duper important. And now, oh, hold on. And hi Rye, thank you for the follow. Thank you indeed. And the whole is correct. 8 divided by, oh no, time remaining percent. Would it be the time? It's the time elapsed at the moment, because the timer is going up, or is the timer going down? Oh no. Okay, this is fine. I believe it goes down, and maybe. And I think you need to replace the whole with the literal int 10. I don't know if I'm on the same page. No worries. This is uncharted territory for me, or at least territory I don't do often. I thought it was, and I'll put this here as well. It's going to be, and whole is correct. The idea is that you take the part, you divide it by the whole, and then, hold on, you do this, part divided by whole, you grab these two guys, and then you're going to multiply whatever happens here by 100. Multiply by 100. That's the math. But you're saying, Eska, that whole is correct? Part divided whole, 8 is 15% of an... But have you tried multivariable... What? Hold on now. Now you're just speaking in tongue. Oh boy. Timer percent plus, and we'll go ahead and do this guy here, and you're going to be a float, I know for sure, so we'll just make sure that you are a float. Oh, no, we need to make you a string, don't we? string, string, oh, strings in capital letters, my goodness, and you go there. Lovely. And you only need to multiply by 100 if you want it to be an integer in the end. You basically get a float value by this calculation. So, float is okay. Float calculation, yeah. The thing is, we don't have to be exact in our numbers. It could just be a close enough reflection. So for example, if it's like, I don't think it matters too much. The result of part divided by whole is the percentage is already as a value between 1 and 0. That does make sense. Well, no, we're doing it in whole numbers. Everything's a whole number. So 8 divided by 53 equals around 0.158. Since then mean 8 is 15.1% of 53. Yeah, I think I get it. I think I do. So let's see. You there. Why are we angry? Hold on. Could not resolve external class member. Update status, update candles. What? Huh? What are you angry about? I haven't even touched you. Candle timers, is it you here? Where are we angry? Oh, I know why. You here. What's going on? Print, string, timer, percent, string, str. There you are. And yeah, so part to whole. We're taking whole numbers though. That should be fine, I think. Let's see. You there, click on you play here. And then we go into you here, click on the you here. And now, let's see, click on you, that. Okay. So when we click on play here, our customer should have a timer that goes from either like 100% or something else of the sort. Are you ready to test this? Let's click on you. All right, 0% is 12. Ooh. Okay, so it seemed to be the case. We have to make it count the other way. The other way. It's right now counting down, up, down, which is interesting. Oh boy, it's counting in negative numbers. And that's not what we want. We want to do it by how much time is remaining and not 100%. Ha, sure, but that subtraction might be negative. Oh boy, I want to take the remainder and I can't type fast enough. Oh boy, let's see. Okay, so we know we get a negative number and the negative number goes up. We need to take the time remaining. So to get the time remaining, let's do var time underscore remaining remaining. Let's just set it to a float. And we're gonna set this equal to our max value at the moment, and we subtract it from here. So max value subtracted from you there, which is going to give us our time remaining. Max value subtracted by the timer value. So time remaining subtracted by the max value, right? And hi, Fly Guy. Welcome to the stream. Hold on, that name, it does sound familiar. Welcome back in. Welcome back in. You might just want to review the calculation you typed. Oh no. Oh no. Oh boy, it's always the simple stuff. And 0 equals 0%. Okay, 0 equals 0%. 0, is that 0 modulus or is that 0 modulus 0? Oh no. And 1 equals 100%. That's why you get without the multiply by 100. In the end, use what works for you to get what you need. Usually only multiply by 100 if you want to display the percentage in UI. If you need a percentage, it's a fraction of whatever you usually keep the float, because then you can use it as a multiplier of whatever you want. Right now, we're using it in this way, where if the timer is 80% full, if the timer is 50% full, or if the timer is 30% full, that's the way we're using it right now. So floats aren't necessarily important, though it seems to be the case that floats they do exist here. So would it be, I wonder, divided by timer value max? I wonder if what if we get rid of that? And at this point, just use rid of it. The thing is, right, we're at the point where mistakes are happening, trial and error. While I could Google it and search it up, I'm trying my best not to work through it instead. All right, spawn in a customer now. Customer, I summon thee. Booga booga. There you go. Negative 1%. Okay, so it's going down now. That's good. But the issue is that it is a... Okay, so So this is good, right? This is good. We just now have to clip it, I think, right? This is 9, 95, 94. So we just clip it. And then for the negative value, why is it negative? That's my question. 0.9%? Is that what it's saying? That would be the time. Oh, time elapsed. That's not what we want. That's full right now. Oh, tricky. And thank you for the follow. Thank you. And I did watch some time ago, but for some reason I never followed. Let me fix that. Well, thank you, and welcome in again. My, let's see. And just class reverse time. Easy. Yes, technically we could just not make it a negative number, but that just sounds wrong. And max minus min. Thank you, Van. Thank you. And welcome in the stream as well. Welcome in. And just multiply with -1. That is a thing. Okay, so maximum minus minimum. Did I do it wrong? Oh, hold on. Maximum minus minimum is here. Are you saying here again, maximum minus minimum? We did try that earlier and it didn't work out, but we can certainly try it again. I am not above trying it again. Okay, like that. And then click on play. And isn't it timer.time left / timer wait time? I was thinking, because we need to see how much time, we're going from 100% and we should see it going down. So 100% to 80%, and the timer slowly dwindles, right? So we need to do the remaining time, if I'm understanding it, or do we just need the value? Is this time remaining here just supposed to be this guy here? We can definitely see. It's either going to be the value or the time remaining. And the time remaining is the max value subtracted by the value. We can definitely try to start with the value. Let's see. Spawn in a customer here. We get 0%. Yeah, it's going up right now. We want it to go the opposite direction. Yeah, 1, 2. So that's why I'm thinking we use instead the timer remaining instead of the timer.value, because this will give us the timer counting down, right? And 1 minus. Oh boy, or 1 minus something else maybe? And let's see here. Either you there. Spawn in a customer now. Spawn in a customer. Have you seated? 1, 0. Yeah, okay, something like this. This is good. This is just about what I want. The only issue is just, it's not a percent. Not quite. It's like, that percent number, ignore it. It's not, it shouldn't even be there. Right now, we need to make this into a whole number and move it up a little bit. So would we modify it or multiply it now by 100? Right, maybe? And just add -1 what you had. You want to reverse it? -1, we want the timer to count down. The timer was counting up before. Let's see. The time remaining time max. And 0 to 1 is a ratio, 0 to 100 is 100%. So right now we're doing ratio then. Is this what you were talking about earlier, Eska? With the idea 1 equals 100%? So, let's see. Timer divided by timer max value. So, is this where the times 100 come into play, I wonder? Times 100, maybe? And yeah, 0 to 1 is 100. A ratio of 1. And yeah, I see. Got ya. It takes a little bit of input. I'm slowly getting there, slowly but surely. Thank you for working with me. Oh boy, let's see. So, spawn in now the customer, and we get, there it is, 100, 75, 50. That's what we want. That's exactly what we want. Thank you to you all for the help. Yes, this is what I wanted. 96, 95, 94. Good. Now, we just need to update the candle dependent on that number. So the 90, whatever that number is what we now have to do. Good. Lovely. Okay, so now we need to do, how can we do this? Time remaining. I guess we could grab you into here. So update percent. That goes there. We'll go ahead and do time percentage. So timer percent, or yeah, remaining time percent. And my brain hurts now. Thank you for that. I hope it did help a little bit. The thing is, I haven't done percentages in such a long time. I also remember despising them, so. And I know the really fortunate thing about game development is that, yeah, you do have to do a little bit of math here and there. And I do like math. I just don't like this math. I could do without this math. We'll rename this into, what can we call you? We'll remove that there. Remove that there. We'll make a new variable, and we're going to call you a var, and it's going to be time remaining percent. Time underscore REMAINING underscore time remaining PERCENT. Time remaining percent. It should be good to be an int. I think int equal to 100, maybe 100. Set that there, and then we can go ahead. Oh, hold on. Copy here, and make sure you clamp it. what does clamping it do? Or why would we want to clamp it? Might I ask? And let's see, fortunate thing about game development is that players watch the art, not the math. True, very true. You could have spaghetti code in the background, and I do percentages every day. I remember them so much. And hi, social. Welcome into stream. Welcome in. And thank you for the follow as well. Oh boy. Let's see. Now in our process, we do time percent, not here. We do it here, time remaining percent. And now we just do if time remaining percent is in this range is what you would have it happen. Because if your math goes wrong, it doesn't cause undefined behaviors. I see. We can definitely do that. Okay, let's see. Time remaining percent. Clamp, right? It would be clamp, C-L-A-M-P. Clamp, and then you would get the value, and then the minimum and the maximum. So the minimum is, let's see, you here. The minimum is 0, the maximum is 100. That does make sense, you know, clause cases for those type of things. And why are you angry? Huh? Comma, you here, you are this pairing here, yes. You are that there, yes. You are this here, and then you are this here. So, found comma instead. Did I do that there? That there? Why? What's going on? Hold on. Okay, we'll grab you here, remove you here. Yeah, and if you were 4, okay. So it's something to do here then. We have, oh, here. There we go. Nope. Okay, you're here. Then you go here, and you need to have one on the other side. Okay, so you need to go here, and you need to go here then? Is that, oh, that's not right. Hold on. That there? Yes, okay. And just do it in 2 lines. The clamp, you mean? Oh, that definitely wouldn't make it easier to understand, wouldn't it? Oh boy. Okay, hold on. If we go ahead and remove that there, undo, redo here, save you here. Okay, var new percent, P-R-C-E-N-T, will set you to an int, since you should be an int. We'll then go ahead and grab these guys here, set you to what you are, and then we'll do clamp, C-L-A-M-P, and we'll set you to new percent, and then we'll do new underscore percent, so new percent, and then we'll go ahead and do 0 to 100, like that. Lovely. Okay, good. Well, this has been great. Thank you again. Oh boy, what is it called? Trying times, I think? Good, okay. Well, unfortunately, as I said before, we'll have to end it here today, 30 minutes early. But the good news is that we got a lot of progress done. What'll be next on the agenda, and what I strongly think I'll be able to complete during the week is, well, there's a few things we can do. And thank you for the follow, Van. Thank you. Would you rather maybe Van Kirkham? Possibly. I probably butchered it. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but welcome in, and thank you for the help again. Oh boy. Let's see. So, update on what will happen, and if I don't get this done during the week, this is what we'll be doing next week. And just use Van. Gotcha. What we'll be doing next week, if I don't do it during the week, is we'll be animating the candles, drawing out their textures. That's one thing we'll be doing. Along with animating the candles, now that they have the update status, we will also be updating, if I click on this guy here, we'll also be updating the customer animations so that they're easier to read. And for example, right now it might be a little bit hard to see the customers reading their book for their order, so maybe making them flip the page a little bit as they're looking through it could add more animations to make it easier to know that something's going on. Or maybe we could just add some icons above their head. That could work too. And I'm used to being butchered by my friends. Oh boy. Oh my. And once we add the animations for the candles, once we add the animations for the customers, oh, you know what? I completely forgot. We also have to add the ghost section in the book here. So I'll definitely see if I can get that done. But should we complete the animations for the candles? Should we complete the animations for the customers? That leaves us with tutorial. And once the tutorial is done, that means tutorial. Once the tutorial is all good to go, that means I can put it up on itch. Speaking of, if you'd like to play the old, technically speaking, quote-unquote version of Necrotype Cafe, if I do exclamation Necrotype, there you go. You can try out the prototype that is on itch. It's not this version, as this is the version we've been working on for a little bit over 2 months, I think. Definitely 3. Let's just say 3 months. And this is slowly but surely. I definitely think it'll be possible to release this by next month. By the end of next month. I have hope. I say. That said, let me go ahead and click on this guy here. Let me slide you over to here. And let me go ahead and turn off that timer there. Yes. So if you're interested more in the development of Necrotype Cafe, you want to see behind the scenes, I have a little mini devlog in the Discord. So if I go ahead and do exclamation DISCOD, feel free to join that. I also sometimes do a bit of co-working in there, so silent studying. So if there's you want to get some work done or do some studying or focus, you might find that that environment might help you as well too. With that said, said, if you're on YouTube, that'll be it for me. I'm going to go to the end screen, and then I'm going to come back on Twitch. If you're on Twitch, consider sticking around from the end screen to back to here, as it's always a lot of fun to see if we can rate someone of like mind, be it when we do pixel art studying or when we do game development. So in this case, we'll see if we can find a Godot game dev, as there's not enough of them. We need to make sure Godot is spread around the world. With that said, though, and getting work done, trolling is more important. I hope you all have a lovely, lovely week, and a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, or good night, and I hope to see you all soon, right? Bye-bye!